proudly sponsor. We are here. Runs were scored, and average score on this pitch is 150, 160. We have of runs. The match between Simba Sky Simba Royal CTV Royal Rhinos. Much. CTV Royal Rhinos, Sky Simba Sky Net Simba Kings. Good morning, viewers. We are here. Two captains from Simba Skynet, Buckings, and CTV Royal Rhinos. I'll give the coin to one of the captains to toss it. Jatin Darji will toss the coin. Tails is the call, and it is tails. Tails. Zafar Khan has won the toss. The news is CTV Royal Rhinos have won the toss and they will bowl first. Zafar Bhai, please. Yesterday also you played on the same pitch and scored a lot of runs. What do you expect today?
The pitches are playing quite nicely. What we are expecting to restrict them to a bare minimum total which we can chase it.
Any changes in your team today?
Yes, we have two changes. Mohammad Simba and John David comes in for Ali Shihab and Pafrod.
All the best, Zafar Bhai. We now have Jatin Darji from Simba Kings. Jatin Bhai, how do you feel by losing the toss and then sent into bat first?
Actually, it's good toss here. Even if I win the toss, I will go for ball because pitch is in the morning. It's quite moisture in. So let's see.
And it's a trend. Every team winning the toss is just taking fielding first. So this was in your mind as well?
Yeah, it was in my mind. But for us, betting or fielding, it doesn't matter. We have a good lineup. We'll target to go for 150 below.
Thank you very much, Jatin Bhai. That's the news here. CTV Royal Lions won the toss and elected to field first. We'll see them in 25 minutes. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this lovely day of cricket. A game between Sky Simba Kings and CTV Royal Rhinos. Umpires walking in, the players walking in, everybody looking happy, confident. Simba Kings will be looking to add one, as they weren't happy in the last game. They were looking to add one victory, while CTV Royal Rhinos coming in strong. One change made in the Sky Simba Kings team is Abbas Adamji coming in from Juman Masquata, and two changes made from Royal Rhinos, CTV Royal Rhinos. That is John David Matea going out, Mohammad Simba coming in, and Pafrod and Ali Shiab going out. So yes, it's gonna be a great game. Pitch looks hard. The first 6 overs will be the decider as any T20 match. And over the commentary box, we are me, Yash Irwania, and Dylan will be here to entertain you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tanzania Cricket Premier League, proudly sponsored by SkyExchange.net, also the lead sponsor, with co-sponsored by Pacific Sky Sports, Toyam Industries Limited, also co-sponsored by Pacific Star Sports, Toyam Industries, Reliance Insurance, Ashton Media, Revive Physiotherapy, G1 Security, Johari Rotana Hotel, CTV, Emitil, and Tanform. So SkyExchange.net, who are also lead sponsors for recently concluded Africa Cup, where Tanzania came runners-up along with Toyam and Pacific Sky Sports. They also had sponsored legend leagues where likes of Sachin Tendulkar and other international players have played. We are humbled and glad to have them on board, and we wish to have them year after year. The skies are clear, the weather is brilliant, and the pitch looks ready for this encounter between Sky Simba Kings and CTV Royal Rhinos. Bowling the first over, it looks like Muhammad Yunusi coming to bowl the first over for the CTV Royal Rhinos.
Yes, the youngsters have been having a great tournament, a great year so far. He's been playing for Gymkhana and has done great wonders for the team. Let's see if we can carry this forward to the TCPL. Coming to bat with his first game, Abbas Adamji debuting in this tournament, facing Muhammad Yunusi and opening with Saifu Khalifa. Oh, and that's one way to start the tournament, with a boundary beautifully flicked off his legs, finds the gap and he's off. I think that will give him a lot of confidence. What do you think, Dylan?
Yes, just pitched a bit outside leg, and he used the momentum to flick it away to the boundary.
Oh, and that's one way to start the tournament. Well, he showed his intentions quite clearly.
Wanting to keep his spot in the next game for sure.
That's one.
Edged away by Abbas Adamji for a single down to third man. That's a better ball from Muhammad Yunusi. He should look to keep it there every ball.
It's much better line, much better length. I think, like I mentioned before, the first 6 overs are a very deciding and crucial part of the T20, and both of the batsmen are explosive when they're set, and both of the batsmen know how to use the power play. But experience coming on the other side, Jitin Pratap Singh and Zafar Khan and Asmani Kakonzi, I think they also know what to do. They are explosive batsmen, they are brilliant bowlers, so the guidance will be there for the bowlers, the youngsters, and be a great competition.
As we know, Muhammad Yunusi, our Gymkhana buddy, he has a right vision and mindset, just needs to be guided well by his captain Zafar.
Yes, definitely. Zafar, on the other hand, has played a lot of quality cricket. The guidance will be helpful. Saifu wanting to get that cheeky run, but just goes directly to Zafar.
They couldn't take the risk from the captain Zafar's hands.
Coming back to your point, Dylan. Yes, not only Zafar, I feel the guidance of Jitin and Kakonzi will help groom this tournament for him. He's had an amazing tournament so far. He's not gotten the wickets he wanted, but He's been economical. That's another ball. That's another good ball.
Taken one to square leg where there's no fielder. Zafar Khan collects it quite easily, but one run is taken by Saifu.
The action Mohammad Yunusi has, the sidearm action. I think he should just aim at the stumps and let the ball do everything. Not.
Yes, as we know, he's got a good outswing. If he can just get Abbas Adamji to nick one to the keeper, as they also have a slip in, a very experienced slip, Athman Kakon's in the slip, so they were waiting for that edge to get him out early.
Ooh, that's the ball I was talking about. Not much of much of foot movement over there by Abbas.
Trying to
Wanting.
slap it away through point, but couldn't connect. And that's a dot ball from Mohammad Yunusi.
Just wanting to nudge it to third man, but not just quite getting it. Mohammad Yunusi considered 6 runs so far, 1 ball to go. That's an appeal, and
I think
The
he might
umpire
be sliding
is
down leg, Yash.
yes, I think that was the intention, just to aim at the stumps, get as many wickets at the start as possible, give the batsmen coming in pressure, because we all know how Zafar, how Jatin, Ashish, Jumbe can get lethal if exposed and set. Talking about Adarsh Dilip, he's one guy who's not shown much in batting, but he's getting there. I've seen a few glimpses of him. I'm really looking forward for him to perform in this game, since I think he should be coming up the order.
Here comes another debutant from CTV Royal RHINOS, John David Matea. Quick right-arm young bowler, exciting to watch. Player from MCC. He's coming on to face the likes of Saifu Khalifa. Let's see what he has in stock for them today.
Ball quite popping a bit onto the gloves, nudged it to fine leg. Talking about action, Dylan, I mentioned Yunusi having a chest on action, while John Mathia has a side on action. That's why that gives him the generation of in swingers. What do you think the lefty righty combination will affect him?
Yes, it's a good call by Sky Kings once again to bring a left and righty combination. As John Davis swinging the ball into the righty, he'll be swinging the ball out to the lefty, where easily he can slap it through point to get 4 runs very early and easy. So John David has to watch his line if he doesn't want to be concede too many innings over.
And finds the gap.
Like I was talking, slapping it away through point. What a shot from Abbas Adamji.
Don't bowl short to this man, and he's not even set yet. Sees the ball very early, finds the gap. That's the second boundary of the innings, and that's the second boundary of Abbas as well.
He looks in good touch, does he not, Yash?
He definitely does. He should be playing he should have played the first and second game. I think he's quite making a mark. He's making a name for himself, saying the captain, I should be in there. I'll give you the runs. I'll give the start that you needed.
We could just see Zafar talking to John David right now. What do you think he must have been telling him?
I think he might be telling him that to calm down, don't worry. Oh, that's a slow ball. Didn't quite pick it.
Slow bounce onto the helmet. I think he needs to watch out a bit. Doesn't Abbas Adamji. 1 run, yes, they have got, but slower bounce onto the helmet must have hurt a bit.
The bowler's having a banter with the batsman. I mean, that's cricket. That's what entertains the crowd. Yeah. So what? Coming back to the point, Zafar might have been talking to John, saying that focus on dot balls, not try to do too much. Just ball on line and length. Try make the batsman do something, and he'll give a wicket.
Trying to take
Cheeky one chance and missed.
Missed by John David. Good opportunity though. Good cheeky single by Saifu.
There was an indefinite chance. And the danger end was Abbas, who's already hit 2 boundaries and looking quite confident.
I'm sure if John David hit the stumps, he was far gone. Far gone wasn't Abbas Adamji. Direct hit, and he would be walking back to the pavilion right now.
I think this is the quality of the two batsmen. Both understand each other. Uh, Saifu knows that it's Abbas is getting it in the bat, so he's letting him explode while he's just there giving him the strike, giving him the confidence he needs. And then once he's set, I think Saifu will also open up. So it's a good sign for Simba. And there's a chance, but straight to the fielder.
Dot ball at mid-on. Well bowled by John David, but it wasn't well connected by Abbas. If that was connected, I'm sure that would have gone a long way into the stands. Last ball of the over. He walked
Straight.
down. Oh, dropped by John David. Tough catch there. but
That was hit that was lit really, really hard.
If that was taken, that would have been a blinder. Maybe the catch of the tournament if you were lucky.
I mean, you can't really blame the bowler. He's kept his hand, and I'm shocked he's still in a piece.
That's true. His hands must be burning right now. Yeah, as you can see him right now, scrubbing his hand onto his pants. Not too bad of an over. Sky Simba Kings are 14 for no loss after 2 overs. It's not a very bad start. It's quite ideal if you look at it because not losing any wickets. How do you think so, Josh? Yash?
Well, definitely 14 in the first 2 overs is not too bad. Having a run rate of 7, which if these two stay, I'm definitely sure that they will make the run rate go up. Maybe aiming for 10 and over later.
And still 4 overs left in the power play. Let's see what they can do to Muhammad Yunus right now.
That's well bowled.
Kept his line, kept his length, backing himself, bowling it straight onto the batsman, and dot ball straight to Zafar's hands.
Abbas has a variety of shots. He has a cut shot, he has a pull shot, but as soon as you bowl something to his body, right to his chest, that's I feel is a struggling point for him.
Do you think he's lost a bit of his confidence after being hit on the helmet?
Definitely not. He's a quality player. He's the best in the business, and with that, I think he's woken up. Oh, that's well played. Third man calling
the
for
call?
2.
And they get back easily. 2 runs there. Well played by Abbas.
This is what I was saying for Abbas. He's a confident player. He wants to be in the game. So I think the helmet hit would have given the bowler the confidence, but the batsman a confidence as well that I am not going to get out to you. I'm going to hit you rather, which is a sign for the bowler as well.
I'm sure he'll be waiting for another ball like that to pull him away to the leg side and get more runs onto his name. One run, bowled again to his body, just taken one to mid-on, well bowled by Muhammad Yunusi. But the runs keep coming. That's not an issue for Sky Simba Kings at the moment.
Singles are very important in T20s. Singles build the score, not just boundaries and sixes, but singles make you have a respectable score at the end. As you can see, big games having 200, 300 plus, having more than 60 to 70 singles, doubles, and then the rest for the boundaries. So this is what Simba are doing. They're trying to get those 1s and 2s, not to create that much pressure behind, so they can come and easily open up.
And as we know, they still have Salum Jumbe, the big hitter of last game, to come in.
Oh, it's a slower ball, but Saifu Khalifa reads it from his hand and flicks it. Zafar Khan making a run, gets there, and that's a comfortable 3. Good running.
If not 4, they won't mind taking 3 at all. Well played by Saifu. What do you think of the outfield, Yash?
The outfield at Leaders Club is amazing, I'd say. Maybe a bit sloppy up in there, but it's really quick. It's lightning quick. So as soon as you hit the ball, it comes out from the middle of the bat and the gap. You just have to watch the ball sail to the boundary.
And we're lucky not to have any rain today. It's been raining the last couple of months here at Leaders Club in Dar es Salaam, and we're lucky to have clear skies today. Beautiful pitch to see this game commence.
It's always lovely to play on a lovely sunny day, but yes, it is too sunny. I'd say the players. Oh, that's a beauty. It's a Jaffa for ball. wanting to play to third man but just misses it
Once
completely.
again, on top of the stumps onto his body. He couldn't play that again.
So this is the pace I was talking about that Yunus generates with the sidearm, the chest on action, comes and hits the deck. So like you can see the length he's bowling to, it's very difficult to hit this even in a T20 where the batsmen are looking to go for the bowlers. I mean T20 is the bowlers batsman's game for sure, as batsmen get the opportunity to explode, play their game. Mohammad Yunusi bowling his last ball for the second over. Oh, it's shortish, just not getting into the bat. Top bottom edge, straight to Athmani.
Another good over for the CTV Royal Rhinos, having only conceded 20 runs after 3 overs and only giving 6 runs this over. I think it's a brilliant start for them now. CTV Royal Rhinos must be confident after bowling very well in the first 3 overs. But let's not forget, 3 overs left for the power play. Anything can happen. You could go for 36 in 1 over, but the next over ball was maiden. So we cannot tell. Cricket is a game of unexpectations. Anything can happen. Let's see what can happen now when John David comes back for his second over.
Not quite getting into the bat, and Seifu collects it cleanly. 1 run there by Seifu. Talking about the team, Dylan, I feel CTV Royal Rhinos are quite balanced. They both in batting and bowling side. They have pace attack. They have respectable spin attack. Batting wise, they have explosive batsmen up ahead, middle order with Jitin Pratap Singh, and explosive batsmen at the end. I feel this is the strongest side in the in the tournament so far.
And yeah, they won their first game, lost yesterday. Or clapped away for 4 onto the leg side. Good shot from Abbas. I think it was just too full by John David, don't you think?
It was definitely full, and with the confidence Abbas has gone, he's not going to miss out on that, and he capitalizes on that. 4 runs.
Yes, as I was saying, CTV Royal Rhinos winning their first game but are coming from a loss yesterday. Yash, how do you think they can let go of yesterday, start afresh today, and shift their momentum back to winning ways?
Well, that's the beauty of cricket, and it's all the mindset. And Zafar having a very strong mindset. I'm sure he's had a brilliant tournament. He's had 250s in the tournaments, and just not quite their day. But
that's better, as they have a deep extra cover put into the field. 1 run.
coming to the point, he's a strong lad. He's played and exceptionally well over the years. He knows what situation he's been in. He's been in tougher situations than this. So that's what makes him suffer. I mean, coming up through this situation. So let's see what he has up his sleeves. Full
Once
again.
Too full. 1 bounce into the boundary. Back at the commentary box. What a shot from Seifu Khalifa.
That's the second boundary of the over. It's a good over for so far for this Simba Kings.
Like I was saying, 1 over could be very good for the bowlers. The next over they can get demolished very easily. It's the likes of cricket.
Looking to get that one, getting off the strike. Coming in with experience again, Dylan. You see, this is what I was talking about. He's got a boundary of the ball and he's looking for that 1 run to get off the mark, giving a bust strike. So both batsmen understanding quite well, and it's working out for Sky Simba Kings. It's a good sign for them. Bowler just missing his steps.
That ball signaled by the umpire. But also, Yash, as we're talking about Zafar's experience, let's not forget he has the likes of Jitin Pratap Singh behind him to help him out whenever he needs.
Definitely, he's an amazing player. I've played under him. I've played with him. He's just an exceptional person. Oh,
Well stopped
it's
by Zafar.
hit hard, but just straight to Zafar. Speaking of Jitin, yes, he's an exceptional person. We saw his hat trick in the first game. I mean, not many gets hat tricks, but he scored a hat trick. He got in lower the order in batting, but he took his team over the victory line, scoring 49 runs. So having him in the side is always a plus for me, and definitely for the plus for the Royal Rhinos.
For sure, for sure. It looks like Muhammad Yunusi is coming back for his third over after giving only 12 runs up in his first two. It's 34, no loss after 4 overs. Can he pick up an early wicket for his team right here, right now?
I think this is what the captain would have want as well. Him to just get one of these guys. Oh, a bit shortish, and he picks it up. Abbas Adamji, that's a beautiful shot. Leaning down and just whapping it.
Yes, Abbas looks in brilliant nick. There's no stopping him from here, unless he's an unlucky batsman, but he's going amazing today. It looks like he's going to be taking his team very far this game.
I think that's a difficult shot to play, just leaning down. The ball wasn't even short, it was good length, and he's picked that up quite well, finding the gap, and like we said, the ball was racing.
That's a better ball. Onto the body once again. Dot ball. Well bowled by Muhammad Yunusi. That's where his captain wants to see him put it. Not too short, not too full, not on the leg side, not too much width on the offside. Straight at the batsman and just keep the dots coming. And as we know, wickets will come by themselves if the dots keep coming. The pressure will build onto the batsman and they'll look to go big and give their wicket away. That's what Muhammad Yunusi needs to do at this moment. Find the dot balls. Find the dot balls. Keep finding them. Ooh. Well bowled by Muhammad Yunusi. Dot ball. I think from here it looked much of a wide, but we have experienced umpires out there.
It's a pretty decent comeback from Yunusi. He hasn't finished his over yet, but getting 4 runs hit and then getting 2 dot balls. A breakthrough would be very delightful for the Royal Rhinos, CTV Royal Rhinos.
He advances but doesn't connect the ball. Another dot ball from Muhammad Yunusi. Well bowled. He saw Abbas coming down the track and bowled it even a bit more shorter to get into the good length once he comes down.
And Seth was straight away saying him, don't do anything cheeky. I know you're getting in the bat. Stay there, build your innings, get a high score. Abbas looking to do something different, getting down the track, but just closing his eyes at the end of the moment, and missing the ball completely.
I think if he played that shot into the V, he would have got some runs for sure.
One more swing and a miss. Not quite much of a foot movement there, but he wanted that ball to go over point.
Like you said, Yash, a 4 in the first ball and 4 dots to come back. Amazing ball from Muhammad Yunusi. I think he's got the right guidance now from Zafar and Jitin Pratap Singh.
I really agree with you. This is what he will carry back to his clubs, back to his local cricket where he plays. So yes, that's a good sign for his club as well.
Now then, can he get a wicket this ball?
Slower ball, and the fielder is there, just collects it cleanly. 5 runs off the over.
It was good thinking by Yunusi though, bowling a slow one, having a long on down, wanting Abbas to hit it up in the air straight to long on to get his wicket. But well thought by Abbas just to take a single down to long on. Once again, we'd love to thank our sponsors, SkyExchange.net, co-sponsored by Pacific Sky Sports, Toyam Industries Limited, Reliance Insurance, Ashton Media, Revive Physiotherapy, G1 Security, Johari Rotana Hotel, CTV, METL, and Tanform. I'm sure CTV will want their CTV Royal Rhinos to win today, and I'm sure Sky will be wanting their Simba Kings to win today as well. New bowler comes into the attack.
Ayaz Mustafa. He's one bowler who has a lot of variation. I think this is a good move by the captain. He'll be wanting him to try that variation, get 1 wicket over here. Ayaz Mustafa onto the attack, and Abbas Adamji, who's 23 of 21 with 4 amazing boundaries.
Once again, slapped away, and that's gonna run away to the fence. Good shot from Abbas, just slogging the ball away to the leg side once again. Ayaz is bowling it too full and too slow, easily slogged away by Abbas for 4 runs. Picks up his 5th boundary. I see some changes are being made. They're putting in a mid-wicket, it looks like. John David down to the mid-wicket boundary, bringing in their covers back to 30. Better, much better, much better from Ayaz. Straight at the stumps once again, and Abbas getting no runs of that ball. I think Ayaz should look to keep it there, as we've been saying over and over and over. Onto the stumps, getting the dot balls, eventually finding the wicket.
He's someone who has quite good control over the ball. He knows where to pitch the ball. Not that much pace generated by him, but this is what the T20 does. The bowler comes, bowls variations.
Too
Like I
short,
said, a
up in
chance,
the air.
but just behind Jitin Pratap Singh.
1 run there. Good throw from Muhammad Yunisi from third man, straight to the keeper.
So this is the change I was talking about. Abbas Adamji and Saifu Khalifa both have played pace at the start, and Ayaz Mustafa was looking a bit slower than the first 2 bowlers. I think they will have time to adjust, and that is the time when they have to pick up a wicket. It's a quicker ball. Just edges it and off to the pads, but not quite getting the elevation, so they take an easy one. Speaking of Kashif Anwar, he's an amazing guy. He's a hitter. He hits the ball so hard, so clean, and so long. Royal Rhinos will be wanting for him to explode. He hasn't exploded. He hasn't shown his innings, his quality of cricket he plays over here, but he will be looking forward to hit and to show what he's made of in this game, most probably. It's cheeky, but Zafar Khan just throws it over the stumps. There's a chance, but Abbas was willing to take it, getting some runs. He's off to 29 runs of just 25 balls, and he's just debuting. It's just his first game of the tournament. He's definitely telling his captain that, where were you? I wanted to play the first game, and it's looking like he did want to play.
He got his chance and is showing it off brilliantly. Too short, pulled away for 4 runs. That races away to the fence. What a shot from Saifu.
Looks like Saifu has joined the party as well. I think don't bowl short to both of the batsmen. So it very early got into position and smacked it. I think there was no one in the square leg boundary. I was looking for that. You cannot bowl short having this field set. I think the captain's not happy as well. He's having a word with him.
That was quite a good over to finish the power play. 11 runs coming off it, and they finished the power play with 46 for no loss. It looks like they're going well with the 14 overs back. Big hitters in the park left for them. I'm sure they can go and exploit these next 14 overs to get as many runs as they can and leave the rest to the ones behind.
Yes, definitely. 46 in 6 overs. Not to forget, no wickets is quite remarkable. Having one batsman just joining in the tournament. Coming onto the attack again is a spin change by Asmani Kakonzi is another good option, I feel, because yet again both the batsmen are used to pace right now. They've been playing pace for more than 5 overs now, so to adjust will take time, will take an over maybe 2, But yes, this is the time where they have to get the wickets. They have to take them out when they're adjusting, not when they've set. Both the batsmen are set, but shifting to pace, shifting from pace to spin.
High up
A
in the
chance high,
chance.
but
Muhammad Yunus are under it.
and
he
yes,
makes it.
safe hands there.
Well
Mohammad
done.
Yunusi.
First ball, what a change from the skipper, getting the breakthrough of Abbas. What a way to start his over, to start his spell, Athumani.
I think Dabas is a team player. He went after Osmani from the first ball because you know how dangerous he can get his bowling. If he picks his line, he's just gonna keep it there, and makes it difficult for him to hit.
And Yash, I wanted to say, Athumani was brilliant in the last game, having taken 1 wicket but giving only 9 runs in his 4 overs. I'd love to see him take more and more wickets today to keep his confidence high.
Definitely, a left armer is always dangerous for a right-hand batsman, and Tanzania have a tendency of producing amazing right-hand batsmen, and majority of the batsmen are righties. So yes, it's a brilliant option. But this, on the other hand, exposes their captain, Jatin Darji, who's an amazing player of spin. He's an amazing player of pace as well. So experience versus experience, I'd say. Jatin Darji getting inside to telling Saifu what the pitch is doing, what the bowler is doing, and Saifu explaining he's been there for a while. He'll be looking to back his captain. So it's going to be a good competition.
Yes, and Jatin by chipping in a bit last game with 22 runs, can he double, maybe triple his runs to put on a show for everyone watching here and at home?
Definitely. Not to forget his 22, but he made his team win in the first game as well. He was there, he stood there, he was not out. So this is what a quality player does. He's taking his team, saying that yes, I'm there, I've taken responsibility.
Well bowled again by Athumani. First ball for Jatin Bhai is a dot, but no worries to take as they're going very well.
They've leaked quite a lot of runs, 46 off his 6 overs. They'll be looking to slow it down a bit, bowling tight, fielding tight. It's shortish, but picks the fielder, Jitin Pratap Singh.
But Jatin Bhai, he must be having high confidence after coming back from amazing tournament in the CAT tournament. He played amazing in the CAT tournament. I'm sure he has high confidence coming to today's game.
I mean, yes, he was the batsman. Being the best batsman of the tournament gives you not just confidence, but a little bit of upper hand on the other team as well, saying that yes, all of you were there, but I was the one who scored most of the runs.
1 run to get him off his mark, straight to mid long off, and he's off the mark. Not too bad bowling from Athumani. 1 ball left in his over and only giving 1 for 1 so far. Can he pick up a second one, or can Saifu try and restrict his over just to 1 wicket and get more runs for his team?
I mean, it's definitely going to be a challenge.
Oh, and that's bowled him. Like I was saying, Saifu couldn't keep his cool, and Athumani gets the second of the over. Like I was saying, more and more wickets from Athumani will be building his confidence. What a way to get his second wicket, Athumani. And that, a massive wicket of Saifu Khalifa.
I mean, the ball was a bit short. Saifu Khalifa going onto the back foot, waiting for the ball, but just not quite getting it on bat. And the ball lands onto the stumps, hits the wicket, removes the bails, and that's another wicket. So both of the opening batsmen are out, and both new batsmen got in. So this is a good sign for the CTV Royal Rhinos. This is what they wanted, the breakthrough. Yes, they got it a bit late after the power play, but they did get it. So yes, we could see a turning point from this point, from this time of the game. And like I said, experience counts. This is the change measures made by Jitin Pratap Singh and Zafar Khan, the captain.
Yes, for sure. 2 wickets in 1 over. That was amazing change. Good thinking by Zafar and Jitin Bhai. Yes, so comes the experience of Jitin Pratap Singh into the attack. Well, what can we say about him? Having taken 7 wickets in his first 2 games and having a fifer in the first, he'll even be unhappy with getting only 2 wickets today, as he knows that that's not his standard. But let's see what he can do for his team today. Let's see if he can keep adding more and more wickets to his tally today. It looks like he'll be coming around the wicket to Jatin Bhai. It's a good contest, experience versus experience, like you've been saying, Yash.
Talking about Adarsh Dilip, this is the guy even I've been looking forward to see him play. He's shown his glimpse. He has a lot of talent, lot of commitment towards this game. So yes, I'd be really delighted to see him score some runs for his team. A bowling change, Jitin Pratap Singh, who's got a hat-trick and 4 wickets in the last over in the first game.
Onto the back foot and dot ball straight to Zafar's hands. Well bowled by Jitin Pratap Singh.
That's a
pushing
quick
the ball
off spin. It's a very quick off spin, and the line that he bowls in, it's very difficult to hit that.
Oh, well bowled. Jatin Bhai just not moving his feet, trying to just sneak it through point and third man, short third man, but not getting any bat onto it.
That's a brilliant bowling by Jitin Pratap Singh, not giving him that room, not giving him that chance of opening up, because Jatin, he knows his favorite shot is over covers, just opening his leg and hitting it over covers, but Jitin Pratap not giving him that chance. Like I said,
Another dot ball, yes.
this is what he does. He just opens that one leg and makes room for that shot so comfortably and gets it over the boundary. But Jitin Pratap Singh, with the experience he has, he's smart. He's not giving him that, like Adarsh going to talk to his captain, saying that calm down, don't worry, we'll get another over, if not this one, just try to get the singles.
Give me the strike and I'll lay the rest, maybe. Up in the air.
Lifts it up smartly, because nobody's there. He's just wanting that one, getting off strike. Simba Kings going with another lefty-righty combination.
Yes, as I was saying, Adarsh Dilip, after winning the cat with Caravans, he must be living on cloud 9, feeling glorious. Not only that, but scoring quick 17 of 10 last game. He must be in good nick to put on a show today.
Yes, for sure. The confidence he carries out from his previous tournaments is definitely showing over here. He's been up the, he's haven't had a chance to perform or to play long up the order, but this is a very good platform.
Solid defense from Adarsh, but it's a very good over from Jitin Pratap Singh, giving only 1 in his over. Jitin Pratap Singh looks very happy today, does he not?
Definitely. I mean, it's his daughter's birthday, and he has a lovely daughter, and he definitely will be winning, wanting to win the game for him. So yes, this is one type of another confidence he's carrying in, that yes, I want to win it for my daughter. Her name is Prijita.
Lovely name, don't you think so? Just not connecting it, getting 1 run. Good, not too bad of a stop. Down at short mid-wicket.
I think one more player to watch around in this game is Kashif Anwar. He says he has an amazing upper body that gives him the elevation to hit the ball so high, so hard, making it difficult for the bowler. But this upper body makes him quite a bit slow in the field. That's why he's feeling inside the circle, which is a good option.
Athmar Nikakonzi just stopping the runs, breaking the runs, and just keep on giving the dots. Well bowled by him. And another dot. Just an amazing line and length with some good left arm turn into the batsman. It's hard for him to play, but it's lefty versus lefty combination. Another dot. Well bowled by Athman.
That's tight bowling by
But yeah, do you
CTV
think
Royal
Athmani
Rhinos.
would prefer to bowl to the left arm or to the right, to the left arm batsman or to the right arm batsman?
I mean, at the moment is enjoying to bowl, so any would goes across the line, just lands
Calling
where
for
there's no
two.
fielder.
And they won't get it. 1 run is enough for them for now.
Jatin not interested. So coming back to Asmani, I mean, he's enjoying. His bowled quite amazingly. He's given just 2 runs of his 1.4 overs. So yes, any batsman would at the moment do for him. He's had 2 wickets in these 2 overs.
Oh!
But coming to the point back again, he would prefer the righties as the ball is going out, and it's always a delight to watch that leg spinner or left arm off spinner for the ball to pitch and go out of the right hand batsman. So this is what I was talking about. Jatin looking to hit that ball, but the ball just turns sharply and he misses all the way.
But luckily, also Sky Simba Kings have one of their own specialty left arm bowlers, Tambo Rashid.
Definitely. I mean, he's a treat to watch. He's definitely an entertainer of the game.
Chetan Pratap Singh, birthday father, coming to bowl his second over of the game. It's 15 for 2 after 9 overs. Making some small changes in the field. Let's see if that can play a big role in this over. Cheeky single, and they get it very comfortably. Good running by Jatin Bhai and others to live. Jatin Bhai, yes, doesn't look like a batsman who can run very quick, but I'm sure I've seen him out there in the field, and he's one of the quickest batsmen to run in between the wickets that I know.
Definitely, he's someone who'll just take you the game while you're just waiting, and you'll just be shocked at what happened, and the game will be over. Oh, that's beautifully hit, but just straight to the fielder.
Yash, what do you think of this famous leaders tree over here?
Well, definitely, it's been a tradition. It's been there since the cricket started over here, and there were guys who wanted to take this tree out, but the players are used to it as well. So yes, the tree is part of the 11, I'd say. It's part of the fielding side. It's been there. It's been watching each and every game played at leaders, and yes, like I said, it's part of the cricket community. It's part of TCA.
When anyone says leaders, the first thing I think is the tree. How can we overcome the tree? How can I hit it straight onto the tree to get my runs?
I mean, that's definitely the guys just standing there. It's giving at least the players one chance. Saying that don't worry, I'm here to back you up. I've been there for so many years. I've seen so many things. And I mean, at this point, if the tree is removed, it'll be very awkward for the players for just being. They're so used to seeing this, and
for sure, it'll change the whole atmosphere of Leaders Club. Not only that, I love fielding under this tree. It gives me good sunshine. It gives me good shade from the sun. Getting my rest in. I'd love to field under this tree.
So definitely, yes, there are pros and cons as well. Jatin Pratap Singh just previously having the cheeky run. So like I said, Jatin is that batsman who'll find the runs. He won't force anything. He won't try anything different. But he'll force. He'll try to get runs with correct shots. He'll find the gaps, easy runs, and then he'll want to set in and then open up.
He's 6 of 14 right now, but I'm sure that can shift any time with just 2 boundaries turning the whole game. Well, clip the call. The call is 2. The call
Calling
is
for
2.
2 and will get 2, easy 2.
As I was saying, quick runner, putting pressure onto the fielder who fumbles it, so they easily collect their 2 runs. Well thought and well ran by Adarsh and Jatin Bhai. That's the over. 57 for 2 after 10.
With that, I'd like to thank our sponsors. SkyExchange.net brings you Tanzania Cricket Premier League, co-sponsored by Specific Star Sports, Toyam Industries, Reliance Assurance, Ashton Media, Revive Physiotherapy, G1 Security, Johai Rotana Hotel, CTV, METL and Tanform. We thank all our sponsors for making this tournament possible and keep on supporting us over the years.
I think Adarsh Dilip just went out, I think, for some spray. I think he's been hurt a bit on his hand. It looks like his left hand, which he's blowing on. Don't know what happened and when that happened. But it looks like he's back and it looks like he's ready to go once again.
Yes, I remember this was back in the games where the ball popped and just hit his hand. And yes, the commitment is showing with an injury. Tends to show what kind of a player he is. He's always ready to fight. He's always ready in the game. But Royal Rhinos, on the other hand, would want to keep him strike. He's injured. He'll want him to stay most of the time rather than Jatin.
But you can never want that for sure, because Adarsh Dilip could just like change his mindset and go all out, guns blazing, hitting the ball all over the park, because we know he has every shot in the pitch. That's one of those straight down for a single, most probably. Yes, easily collected. 1 run.
Lifts it up, just get that 1 run. We haven't had a boundary so far, so that's tight bowling by Athmanika Konzi and Jitin Pratap Singh. Both bowling 2 overs. Athmanika Konzi just giving 3 runs and 2 wickets. Jitin Pratap Singh, on the other hand, giving 8 runs off his 2 overs.
But for a T20 game, anything less than 8 runs in your over, you're glorious, you're a dream to the team. Oh, try to play it to the leg side. Looks like he hasn't got baton to it, and they're coming back for 2.
So this is what pressure does.
Those are buys.
Many dot balls, not getting runs, and this makes the batsman do cheeky stuff. So he wanted to look just to find like there's nobody over there, and there would have been a correct option, but the ball turns sharply, misses everything, gets 2 runs.
Yash, from here on out, what do you think a par score for them to defend would be?
Well, that's 10 overs in 60 runs in 10 overs. So I think they would be aiming 140. 140 should be a par and respectable score. With the bowling attack they have and the explosive batsmen they have at the end. So 140, anything between 140 150 should be good for them.
Yes, for sure, I agree. But you don't know what Salem Jumbe could come into the pitch and do once again. And as well as Kashif.
Okay, this is my prediction. This is a wicket over.
So Yash, what do you mean by this wicket over of yours?
Okay, so this is what we have introduced in the commentary. So every innings, both the commentators will get a chance. It's a beautiful shot.
Well,
Towards
calmly
long off.
collected by Yunus. He's just giving one. Oh, and there's overthrows.
And it's overthrows, which will give them 1 more run.
Adarsh will take that happily, adding 1 more run to his name.
So yes, this over is where both of the commentators predict when there's going to be a big over or a wicket over. So this over is already started, so I cannot predict, but nevertheless I will, and I'm known for this game. I'm known to win this game. So yes, let's hope for the best, Dylan, and I'm looking forward to a healthy competition here as well, rather than the game.
It's more of a competition between you and I than CTV Rhinos and Sky Simba Kings. 11 overs passed, 64 for 2. It looks very calm and collective by the CTV Royal Rhinos after giving 46 in the first 6 and only giving 18 in the next 5 overs. It's brilliant, brilliant bowling and captaining by Zafar Khan and the bowlers. Athman Kakonzi, Jitin Pratap Singh, bringing the game back into their hands. And that's why it looks like Jitin Pratap Singh will be coming back for his... No. Oh, it's the captain himself coming to bowl the 12th over. Zafar Khan.
Well, Zafar Khan bowls both off spin and leg spin. So yes, he will be looking to turn and change things where there's lefty and righty, wanting to confuse them, get their wickets.
But Yash, we haven't seen a second over from Ayaz. Do you think that's a good call by the captain?
I think they're saving him for the death overs. I think when the batsman will go for it, he'll want Ayaz to change. Being a medium pace is always difficult to hit at the end. but nevertheless having quality batsmen behind Yumbe and Ashish, having Jafari who can hit Adnan. So yes, it's going to be definitely a competition. There's a chance coming down the ground, but misses the keeper. Just pops out of the keeper's gloves. There was definitely a chance which should have been taken. And I mean, this is the tight bowling I was talking about for Royal Rhinos. I mean, they were 46 in the first 6 overs and they're 64 in 11 overs.
Quick single, Jitin Pratap Singh, or gets there Jitin by. Like I was saying, quick runner in the pitch. Jatin Darji, quick runner in the pitch. We haven't seen a boundary in the last 5 overs, Yash.
Well, this is something even the Sky Simba Kings are worried about. Oh, that's quick
Too
bowling,
wide.
tight bowling, but that's wide.
Yes, no boundaries. I feel like going to sleep at the moment right now. I want to see some
Well-
entertainment from these two batsmen right now.
Oh, hold your chair, Dylan, hold your chair. I mean, something's about to happen, so I don't want you to miss it. That's a chance, hits it, ped, looks out, but
Oh, it looks like Jatin Bai walks himself. Good sportsmanship there. Hasn't been able to get his runs today, and he's gone.
but I think as soon as it hit his pad, he knew that he was standing on middle stump and there was no way there was going to be.
I think he was caught behind because they appealed for LB before. Umpire hadn't given it, but there was an edge to the bat and went up in there and well caught by Jafari. Well caught by Kiseto.
That's good sportsman spirit by Jatin. I think he knew that he was out. He didn't wait for the umpire. As soon as he knew, the keeper caught it and he started walking. It looked like they appealed for LBW, but the batsman started walking, which again exposes a new batsman at this stage, which is a very crucial stage, I feel.
Yes, but it was very good keeping by Nasoro. Knew that there was an edge to the bat and jumped in to take the catch before it lands on the ground, giving Zafar his first wicket of the day. So we were saying Jafari, the new batsman, he can exploit these bowlers and use them to hit his big shots as he's so known of.
8 overs to go, and Jafar he's sent out to hit the ball, and he will be wanting to do that. I mean, he's the kind of a player who will go hard on the ball. He'll get the runs. So it's not easy to keep him on strike and make him set. But if he sets and he builds his innings at the start, he'll look to be very lethal for CTV Royal Rhinos. On the other hand, Zafar Khan bowling a pretty decent over, 5 balls and 2 runs conceded with a crucial wicket of the captain Jatin Darji.
He's not middled it too well. To cow corner, John David quickly gets in and throws it straight back at the bowler. Good they didn't go for a second, or else they would have had a run out already. Good feeling by John David Mathea and good collecting by Zafar at the stumps.
And that's over. That's 67 for 3 in 12 overs. 8 overs to go. And Simba Kings looking a bit slow, and Royal Rhinos on the other end putting up a show.
I think we could say Sky Simba Kings had won the first 6 overs, but the next 6 overs have been all CTV Royal Rhinos, taking 3 wickets in the next 6 overs, giving only 21 runs. I think they've won the second 6 overs. But from now on, 8 overs to go. Athumani coming to finish off his spell. Let's see what he can do. We can hear the umpire saying from here, outside leg, young man.
You say anything, Dylan, this is my prediction that this is a wicket over. I feel like Asman Kikonzi has bowled exceptionally when he'll be wanting to take a wicket in his last over.
Oh, ball popping so much onto the onto the keeper's helmet. Oh, that must have hurt a bit.
I think that's not only giving the batsman a difficult challenge, it's giving a keeper a challenge as well.
I think Jafar needs to order for a helmet at this moment. Cheeky, trying to get a single, no run. Well bowled, well kept tight.
I'm still on my word, Dylan, that this is a wicket over. 3 balls to go. And let's see if I get this one.
Up in there.
Chance. Oh, that would have
Yes,
been close. I almost had it.
Well bowled once again by Athamani, deceiving the batsman into going into the big shot, not connecting it well, taking only 1 run. Could have been a catch if it wasn't timed. If it wasn't hit as he hit it, but change of strike at the moment. Adarsh Dilip on strike.
That was
has to
close.
face off the last 2 balls of Athamani. Will he try to go big in his last 2 balls or just try to play him off?
Oh, cheeky
and Yash, your prediction has come right.
That's my call, Dylan. That's my call.
Oh, Yash, I think I have to bow down to you at this moment. Good thinking.
Wanting to pedal it down, wanting to do different, and just getting everything wrong. And Athmani on the other hand getting his 3rd wicket, bowling beautifully onto the stumps. Quick and nice, straightforward.
I think Adarsh should have just played that straight. There was no point of going to paddle that ball, as it was a well bowled, good turning ball. If he just looked to play it off, play his over off and get a single in the next 2 balls, it would have been better, as they have 7 overs and no overs left for Athmani. But now comes in the big man himself, Jumbe Bai.
Salom Jumbe, another explosive lefty. We all know what he can do. He hits the ball so cleanly, so amazingly. He's a sweet time of the ball.
Jumbe Bai, what can I say? With his unbelievable knock last game, with his track record of 229, he will be at the top of his game. Yash, how do you think he'll bring that performance with more motivation into this game and repeat what happened last time? I'm sure his team wants to see some big blows from him today after these early, quick wickets.
Well, he is Simba King's deadly weapon. He's saved for the last, and this is, I feel, is a very good platform and very good time to display him. That's why they've sent him. Jumbe will be looking to just get his eye on the first over. And yes, about the confidence he's carrying on, a champion player, the best in the business. He's always up for a challenge. And Asmani Kakonzi doing bowling the best of the best spells he's had in the tournament.
We can say Jumbe Bai is the wild card of the Sky Simba Kings.
Definitely a wild card.
He's just that player who can field amazing for you, bat when you need him, bowl at the top, and do it for his team, benefit the team. Oh, looking for a big first ball.
Straight away. And it's 6
runs of his first ball. Jumbe Bai, that's what we were talking about. Explosive batsman.
This is the confidence you were talking about, Dylan. This is the confidence he's showing. I think he heard you.
I think he heard me as well. Now I don't feel like going to sleep. Now I'm all awake, eyes open, looking at Jumbe Bai. Look at that shot. Slog swept him straight to long one. But there was a chance. It was just over the fielder's head. If that was taken, it would have been so much game over for Simba Kings.
It was calculated. He didn't hit it too hard. He didn't hit it too firm. But just timed it perfectionly for it to just go over the boundary.
I think he was scared to hit it over to the buildings to break one of his glasses, because we know he has the power to clear the fence, clear the boundary, break one of those glasses up there, I'm sure. That's what we're saying. 6 of 1, 600 strike rate from Jumbe Bai. It's going to be another day, one of these days, where he takes his team over to a big target.
And this is the innings he has to play, because he has to bring the team to a formidable total. He has to bring his team to 140, 150 to know that yes, they have the upper hand and have a step forward from the CTV Royal Rhinos.
Yes, and with the support of Jafari, they can take their team even higher than 140 if they keep getting 10, 10, 10, more than 10 every over.
One more positive for this team at the moment is both of the batsmen play for the same club, so they have that mutual understanding between them. And let's see how they carry for it in the last 7 overs.
Yes, I'm sure ACs have molded them into very good players to take on any situation they have at their hands and to play together and to help their team in any way they can. Be destructive, be smart cricket, but I'm sure they can do the job for their team if they have to and if they're in the mood to today. It looks like Jumbe Bai has already set the tone and it wants to go big early on.
Hits the ball quite hard, just not getting it on the bat.
And Jafari has to get back. Jumbe didn't want the second run.
Jumbe not interested. I mean, he scored 6 of his first ball and there's no way he's going to run.
I'm
He
sure he wants to
really
strike.
needs strike.
I'm sure he wants to attack Zafar as well to get his team back up to the high run rate.
That's another good decision by Jatin Darji. I feel that Ashish Kamanya has been still not brought out. I think he's been waiting for him for the last 5 overs. I mean, we all know how he can explode such a good time, another good time of the ball. So yes, for now, Jafari and Salom Jumbe are putting up a show, and it's entertaining for us as well. I mean, just as much as they're enjoying it, we're enjoying it as well.
10 runs from every over from here on out will get them to a target of 145. But I'm sure if they get 1 over 15, 2-3 overs of 10, 15, 15, they can get them team to even 160 if they would like. Oh, brilliant shot from Jumbe Bai.
That's amazing.
Placed into the gap for
shot.
4.
Waited for the ball. Played it so late off to the back foot. And
middle of
heaves
the
it.
bat. Oh, Jumbe Bai, what can we say? We're looking at extraordinary talent over here in front of our eyes.
He's had an amazing tournament and he's bringing it forward. 10 runs of just 2 balls with 1 boundary and 1 4.
Strike rate of 500, Yash. 500. I'm sure I've never passed 150. I'm talking about 500 strike rate.
Oh. This-
Wide ball.
this
He looked to go big again.
is definitely
Missed
showing
it.
his intentions. And Dylan, I'm sure you're not asleep. I mean, this is the show. This is the moment where I feel you'll be entertained. It's either a wicket or it's either 6.
I'm trying not to even blink at this moment. Blocks it.
That's pretty good stuff from
Smart
Zafar.
cricket. Yes, Yash. I don't want to blink at this moment. I don't want to miss every second of this game. It looks interesting with Jumbe out there. Another well ball. Good bowling from Zafar. Oh, misfielded. No, they're not going to take the run. But they've already got
I think
6
it's
runs of the over already.
I think it's
Two
a
balls
sunny
to go.
day and all the
Oh, clipped
oh
it
that's
away.
beautifully flicked dip for the from the pads, not hitting it too firm, wanting to look for 2, but Jumbe saying nope, not right now. Oh, there was one a bad ball at this stage, and Jafari wanting to capitalize. There is no one there at fine leg, but just missing it. He knows it. He's frustrated, but that's wide ball. Oh, that's hit straight, hit strong, firmly.
Oh,
and it's
missed
well
there,
fielded,
gone
but
for 4. It was a good
Just
effort
goes
though.
for 4.
4 runs though. Straight back at the blackboard.
I mean,
What a
plus
shot
points
from
for the
Jafari.
effort, plus point for both the fielders, giving all of it to the ball, but the ball just racing away to the boundary. Hit
Yeah.
so hard. This is where I was talking about Jafari Khan. It hits the ball so hard. I mean, even if he mistimes it, the ball just goes away, just keeps on going, and with an outfield of leaders, I mean, it's definitely a plus point for him. It's definitely a plus point for the Simba Kings.
And yeah, this is a 10 plus over, 12 runs of the over. They're 86 for 4 after 14 overs. Very, very well kept their cool and they kept going.
I think Dylan, I've had one prediction right, and I'm having another prediction soon. So be entertained, be hold your chairs, and one prediction is coming soon.
Skyexchange Net brings to you Tanzania Cricket Premier League 2022. I'd like to thank our sponsors once again: SkyExchange.net, Pacific Star Sports, Toyam Industries, Reliance Assurance, Ashton Media, Revive Physiotherapy, G1 Security, Johari, Rotana Hotel, CTV, METL, and Tanform. Thank you for supporting us, and we hope to see you here year after year and seeing your team win and also having you to support us. Thank you so much. So Chitin Pratap Singh back into the attack from the other end this time against Salom Jumbe. Wanted to take his wicket. Oh, and he gets him. Clean bowled. Salom Jumbe.
Chitin Pratap Singh, the delighted father, the delighted player. I mean, getting a wicket on his daughter's birthday. I mean, it's definitely a treat. Speaking of that, it's an amazing ball onto the stumps for someone who's already hit a 6 of the first ball and a 4 of the second. Very dangerous, and with this, the man to watch, the man coming up, walking onto the field, Ashish Kamanya. Oh, nope.
Change of plans.
The keeper, the skipper says, "Wait, Ashish, you're not up yet. I still need you back there. I still need you to get the 30-40 runs of the last 4 overs. So you just gotta wait."
Yes, we could see Salom Jumbe trying to advance at first. Then he was pushed too well by Chitin Pratap Singh. He came back into his crease on the back foot and gets himself clean bowl. That's now 8 wickets for Chitin Pratap Singh in this tournament so far. Keeps adding them to the tally, taking the wickets. It looks like he wants to be the best bowler of the tournament this far. It's still too early to say, but the way it looked like it, he keeps going very, very well.
"86 for 5 in 14 overs, from 46 in 6 overs with no wickets to 86 in 5. I think Royal Rhinos have done a pretty good job, and the captains delighted with Asmanika Konzi and Chitin Pratap Singh. Talking about the heat again, I mean, it is sunny, but it's getting too sunny. The players are being drained out, and they, not to forget, they have to come to bat again. With this heat, they have to be they have to be hydrated. They have to keep on drinking water.
Yes, I'm feeling hot over here as well.
And just
them
imagine
in the sun.
Definitely, yes, exactly.
It's still a lefty-righty combination, so fielders have to be moving from one end to the other and losing their stamina, getting more tired and tired. It's a good call once again. And I think that's why Ashish didn't come up to keep the lefty-right hand combination.
Oh, it's edged.
Edged, and that's gonna...
And it's racing away, and it's all the way.
Back to
Ijaz
us,
Mustafa
Yash.
making a run, but just not quite getting the...
Yes, we had a chance to see the ball. Looks like the ball has been very damaged so far already.
I mean, yes, it's hit for long ways at the start, and with the likes of Jumbe. So Nyenji Hashim swinging it very hard, just getting the edge, and goes past both the fielders.
Yes,
I think
but
that-
Yash, it doesn't matter how the runs come, as long as they keep coming, does it not?
Yes, as long as they keep
Be it
coming,
edge,
as long
be
as
it middle of the bat, 4 runs is 4 runs.
one more edge,
Edged.
and it's a
They were trying to
chance,
sing
but
pressure onto the fielder.
Chitin Pratap
Ayaz.
Singh not quite happy with that. I thought he said that it's not a run. Just standing there, disagreeing, not happy.
And Yash, what do you think about the leaders' dogs? We have one right behind us right now.
They're having a treat. They're here for the TCPL as well. They want to see something. They want to see big hits, just like you do.
They're the biggest fans. They're here for every single game. Do you not think so? They love to watch the game.
Like I said, like the tree, they are part of the leaders' family. They're part of the cricket fraternity as well.
Wow. Jafari tried to...
It's a bit
They like
quick,
that as well.
and Jafari wanting to swing his bat, open up his arms, but just not quite going. He's looking at the square leg boundary. He thought that this was a 6, but
Only got a wide. Luckily to say, he has the ball to repeat.
it's a change in fielding. John Mathaya. They have one more fielder off. There's cow corner, there's mid wicket, there's square leg, and then there's long on.
4 fielders on the leg side on the boundary and only 1 on the offside. Imagine Jafari goes over the top of covers for 6.
That would be a treat to watch. I mean, that's the hardest shot. Oh.
2 is the call, and they're not gonna get it. 1 run only. It was the cow corner that put in there. If not, there must have been 2 runs already. Good captaining and good thinking by the bowler.
It's a chance, it's an appeal. Jitin Pratap Singh
Jumping
jumping,
up and
wanting
down.
that wicket, but umpire says no, you gotta wait, mate. You have to wait for your wicket.
Then we just love the umpire, Jimmy.
We definitely do. I mean, coming from Kenya is lot of experience and lot of confidence he brings. That's what a quality player, a person does as well.
The jokes he makes out there just make me laugh.
I mean, in an intense game like this, you need someone out there who's letting it out.
Nyenji advances. They call for two. Straight down. Quickly. Oh, direct hit. How's that?
That was a beautiful throw,
No.
and umpire straight away signals
Not
to the
out.
third umpire, and we're going up
Oh.
to see. There was a run for, and there was a
Good
late
throw.
call by Nyenje, but it was a call. He fumbled, but he picked up quickly and threw right at the stumps. Jitin Pratap Singh coming away out of the stumps and hitting, making room for the ball to hit the stumps, which gave
It looks like the third umpire doing their business, checking if it's out or not.
Third umpire waiting for the call.
Not out is the signal given by the third umpire. Luckily for the batsmen, they stay in. But
I mean,
a brilliant throw.
As soon as the ball hit the stumps, Jafari knew that nope, I made it. He's a quick lad.
But I do love this technology here. Advancing the game of cricket in Tanzania. Lovely stuff. Third man umpiring, direct hit, not out. This DRS reviews.
I mean, way years back we started from scrap, Dylan, and coming towards this point where we have technology, we have cameras everywhere, we have walkie-talkies, we have phones, we have a big team making such big tournaments like TCPL, and we've come a long way. So development is there, and from here onwards, I see Tanzania cricket moving upwards and onwards.
For sure. It's 95 for 5 after 15 overs. Zafar Khan coming back into the attack, looking to take the wicket of Jafar. It looks a bit dangerous right now. Played on the back foot, 1 run to long off, straight to the fielder's hands, calmly collected, and 1 run. Josh, to be honest, I'm getting bored once again. I want to see some big blows
Well, it's
here.
the pinch overs, it's the last 5 overs, Dylan. I'm sure even they want to entertain you, even they want a big score.
I think I need to go and give them a call, and I'm sitting out here and getting bored a bit.
So that's a very decent fielding setup where he set all the fielders onto the leg side. He knows that both the batsmen will just go for the ball, try to hit it over mid wicket, over the onside. And just like that, Nyenje Hashim hits it straight to the fielder, and
And taken.
that's taken. He had
Very
the
good
elevation,
catch.
he had the timing, but just not quite getting that power, hitting it straight to Saifu. And what pair of hands Saifu has, and that's one more for Zafar Khan. I mean, he's got hit for 16 runs in his 2 overs, but he's got 2 wickets, 2 crucial wickets for the team. I mean, that's what the captain, he would be delighted with his performance. And with that, the moment where Ashish Kamanya sitting there waiting for his chance, that captain, please bring me in, and now finally he's walking in.
Yeah.
We all know how lethal, how destructive he can be at the end, and he's shown that. He's proved it over and over for his club, over and over for Tanzania cricket as well. And this is a stage where he will like to perform, where a platform is created for him. He will be looking to open up straight away, not giving Zafar Chance room to have an upper hand over him. So Ashish Kamanya, the man in. Let's see what Zafar Khan thinks and wants him to do.
But I just think Ashish needs to keep his cool, keep his mind, keep his thoughts collected, wait for the bad ball and then attack the bad ball. The other good balls, respect them, not for dots, but for singles. Oh, going onto the back foot, getting no runs. Yes, as I was saying, he shouldn't go too early, still 5 overs to go. He shouldn't go for the big shots too early, because he's a batsman. Once he gets settled in, it's very hard to get him off. And he's a batsman who, once he's settled in, gets the ball out of the park very easily.
Oh, it's bats.
It looks plumb. It's
Stayed low and the umpire raises it.
Oh wow! Onto the back foot, and Ashish Kamania is gone.
This is unlucky. This is a sign of panic in the Simba Kings dugout.
Yes, it looked plumb from here. I'm sure that was LB any day.
Zafar Khan bowling it quick onto the stumps.
That's his
Ashish
third.
Kamania. That's his third wicket and another big one. Batsman going back foot, but the ball just not quite staying low and hitting straight to the pads. And as soon as he hit the pads, he knew that shit. He has to walk.
I think playing back foot on this pitch is much of a risk. Playing at the front foot, even getting a dot, is much better because the ball might stay low.
Definitely,
Stays low.
and I mean Ashish Kamania is disappointed. You can see him in his dugout. He's just threw his bat away. And he's throwing his gloves. He knew that this is the point. This is the turning point of the game.
Yeah. As we see, this end where Zafar is bowling for, the ball loves to stay low. But when we saw Athmani bowling from the other end, the ball was popping every single time. So the batsmen need to take that into consideration and play accordingly. In comes the new batsman.
The batsman is good luck. Andrew playing for his club Lions Cricket has done pretty well. He's a destructive batsman as well.
Well bowled by Zafar Khan. Another brilliant ball. Good luck playing on the front foot this time, but still no runs. Doesn't touch the bat. One ball left of the over. What can he do? Yeah, I think it was too wide as well. Wide signal by the umpire. Another run to the tally of Sky Simba Kings. But yeah, 96 for 7 after 15.5. From here on out, 130 would be a happy score for them as well. Oh, he should have capitalized on that for 4 runs, but he did not take it. It's wide again. Looks like Zafar just a bit tired right now, not pushing up to his normal pace. It is the heat out there, getting the bowlers very
The
tired.
heat is playing its game. Well, that's leg spin. That's slower delivery,
Well bowled by Zafar.
and it's left by good luck.
Yash, 4 overs to go from here on out. 3 wickets left. I think they need to keep their wickets here. Keep the runs coming, but they need at least a score of 130 from here on out to have any chance in this game. Because we know the lineup of the CTV Royal Rhino is very demolishing and destructive as well.
With that, we'd like to thank our sponsors, SkyExchange.net, which brings you the Tanzania Cricket Premier League 2022, co-sponsored by Pacific Star Sports, Toyam Industries, Reliance Assurance, Ashton Media, Revive Physiotherapy, G1 Security, Johari Rotana Hotel, CTV, METL, and Danfoam. We thank the sponsors for supporting us to make this tournament happen and keep on supporting us over the years.
Yes, with his last 4 overs, Jitin Pratap Singh has 1 in his bag. Zafar has 1 in his bag. And then from there, we can see likes of maybe John David, Muhammad Yunusi, or Ayaz Mustafa bowling the next 2. Try to connect it. Doesn't connect it as well. 2 is the call. Are they going to get it? No. Good luck says no. 2 runs there.
I mean, this is the bowling Jitin Pratap Singh is keeping. This is the line he's keeping. That he's not giving the batsman a chance to open up his hands to get that elevation to hit it over the boundary. So this is experience that matters. And Jafari Kanishta, on the other hand, he stayed there for pretty long. He stayed there for 11 balls. So he'll be wanting to get some few boundaries, few runs there, here and there, for the scoreboard to get ticking. It's 199 in the 16th over. It's 99 runs for 7 in the 16th over.
The keeper goes for it. 1 run only.
Umpire signals. No, he does not sing. It's from the bat. He says, just the bat and pad, and runs it over to fine leg. He's wanting to pull this ball, but just not
100 up for the
there.
team, Yash.
It's 100 up. That's
It's
definitely.
taken a long time of 16.2 overs.
That's firmly hit, and he's called for 2. but the throw just not on mark. It's just wide away. Jiten Pratap Singh, as soon as he collected it, he knew it. It was thrown hard onto his hands, but
It is a good
Just-
dive as well from good Lakandro.
I mean, this is where you have to give all of it to your team. I mean, you have to dive here and there, get hurt here and there, but you have to get that runs for the team.
For sure, yes.
I mean, both the players are committed. Both the players know what to do. Both of the players have played quality cricket. And with that, Jafari Kanita, I think he's hitting the ball pretty well. Just not hitting it for the boundaries, but he's getting everything off the middle of the bat.
Yeah, that's true. And this is the last 2 bowls of Jitin's spell for this game. I'm sure he'll be looking to add more wickets to his tally.
I think it's an amazing spell. I think he's given just 22 runs so far off his 3.4 and 2 balls to go with a very big wicket of Salom Jumbe.
Another brilliant ball by Jitin. He has his hand on his mouth. How did that not get him? How did that not get him? Once again, not hit well. Dot ball to finish his spell. Amazing spell from Jiten Pratap Singh. 1 for 22.
Captain
in
definitely
4
would.
overs.
Captain would have been delighted with this performance. I mean, with the start they gave and with the score they have right now, it's
It
amazing. And credits to himself, Zafar Khan, Jiten Pratap Singh, and Asmani Kakonzi.
Looked
Coming,
like a spinner's day today.
it was definitely a spinners. Like I said, I mentioned at the first that they are they're a very balanced side. If the pace attack do not work, they have quality spinners who can come onto the attack and bring the game towards them.
All 3 being very, very experienced.
The experience does matter in the game, and we've seen this over and over again, and we're seeing this in the game.
Up in
Jafar
the air,
Khanis goes. It's up in the air.
Ayaz.
Should have. It's simple.
Ayaz takes it.
Takes
Very
it.
easy catch.
Takes it.
Well bowled by Zafar. And that's his 4th wicket of the day. Jafari has to walk back to the pavilion very sadly
Skip.
as he looked he was going well, but no. Just sliced it up into the air to Ayaz's hands, and that's him gone for 13 runs.
Skipper's having a day in it.
For sure. I think the skipper has pulled back the game, coming himself, bowling his 4 overs today, getting 4 wickets already. It's not that he's only come to bowl his 4 overs with no wickets. 4 wickets, Yash. That's a big thing.
Jafari Kanita wanting to hit that over the boundary. I mean, it's been long since he hasn't got a boundary, and this played with his mindset, wanting to hit this ball, but just not quite getting in. Gets the top edge straight up, and Ayaz Mustafa underneath the ball makes it very easy. I mean, catches do look easy, but Dylan, trust me, they're not. As soon as you get under the ball, your heart starts pumping. As soon as the ball gets down, it's your heartbeat just gets onto your mouth, and as the moment you catch it, that's a sign of relief.
For sure.
That's Adnan coming on to bat.
But Zafar has 4 balls left to try and get his 5th one, just like Jiten Pratap Singh in the first game. Do you think it's possible for Zafar to get his 5th one?
Definitely is, definitely. With the way he's bowling, he will be wanting to get 1 wicket, and why not? I mean, credits to him, credits to his bowling. He should get a 5er.
Slapped
That's
away,
firmly hit.
But there's a
but-
fielder down at deep covers. Only 1 run. Another well bowled delivery by Zafar Khan. But
Muhammad Yunus is staying at deep covers, collecting the ball.
how do you think Adnan can play a role into this game with 3 overs to come? Edged. And
with
that looks like
Adnan.
he's going to race away to the fence.
Like you said, Dylan, boundaries come. No matter how it comes, it just comes, and Simba
it is
Kings will be delighted for this boundary. However it came. Speaking of Adnan, he is one batsman who can hit the ball as well, and that's why he's brought up at this point of the game. He's someone who takes his time, but can give you a few sixes here and there. So a few of his sixes will be very, very, very helpful for the team, which will get him to 130, 140, which at the start we said is a very respectable score. But credits to the bowling, which which stopped them to get this.
Oh, he should have capitalized that. That should have gone out of the park. Oh, Adnan must be frustrated in himself, disappointed. In a short, slow on the leg side. I'm sure that he must be very frustrated, and so must his team be. That should have been cleared to get himself more runs. But Yash, before that the last 4 had come on the 14.2 over. and that means that had been 3.2 overs without a boundary. But luckily, they had come in good time. 2 runs easily. Good running from the boys.
And I mean, Zafar, he's an amazing off spinner, but as soon as he starts bowling leg spin, I feel that he loses a bit of a control in the leg spin. And this is what it was. It was short, it was there outside to hit, but Adnan couldn't capitalize it.
Oh, and bowling, that's his fifer. Zafar Khan gets his 5th one, just like his teammate Jiten Pratap Singh in the first game. Zafar has 5. What an achievement against a team who've won their first 2 games, taking 5 wickets as the captain of the team. His teammates must be very highly respecting him at this moment. Adnan goes, and that's the 9th wicket fallen for the Sky Simba Kings of a score for only 112.
Well done, Zafar Khan is bowling a dream spell, and with that, he's gotten his 5 wickets, 4 overs, just conceding 27 runs. What a player he was. Adnan Zariwala, on the other hand, got onto his knees, saw the ball, but just missed it everywhere. And that ball had no plans of getting onto the bat. It just hit the stump, and as soon as it hit the stump, Zafar Khan knew that, yep, this is my day.
Yash, here comes in Tambwe Rashid.
The guy we've been talking about. I mean, yes, I've seen him hit the ball as well, and he can hit a ball miles.
Once you connect it, it's going.
So he just needs to stay there. He just needs to connect. There's just 12 balls, and if he can connect at least 3 or 4 out of these 12 balls, I think Simba Kings will be more than happy with his performance, more than happy with his batting performance, I'd say, because he's an amazing bowler. And he's an entertaining lad. I've played with him a lot of times over the years, Dylan. The intensity he brings, the jokes he brings on the field, I mean, it's amazing to just see him play.
Yes, it is true. Tambwe Rashid, very big advantage to any team that have him. He's a great man, is he not?
Oh, that's
hit high in the air.
smacked, but just not quite getting the elevation. Asmani Kakonzi in, and
he takes it, easily taken by Asmani. He went high, miles up in the air, and that's Sky King, Super Simba Kings bowled out for 112. I was looking for that ball to go over.
I mean, it had bits of Andrew Fletcher, just not looking at the ball anyway, just hitting the ball, looking at the ground, but just not quite getting that elevation. It was miles up on the air. Asmani Kakonzi had to run backwards, and gets it. It looks easy, but it's definitely
he took
not
it well
easy.
on the boundary ropes, you could say. Amazing bowling.
It's
performance.
always hard, Dylan.
Royal Rhinos here bowling. Sky Simba Kings out for 112 runs and 18.1 runs. Standout bowlers of today from the Sky Simba Kings. First of all, we must be saying Zafar Khan 5 for 27 after his 4. Atmani Kakonzi 3 for 15 after his 4. Chetan Pratap Singh 1 for 22 after his 4. And Muhammad Yunusi contributing with the last wicket taking one wicket, 17 runs in his 3.1. I was really looking to see Tambwe bat for even one ball, but unluckily we did not get to see that.
I mean, with the start Simba Kings produce and restricting them to 1-1-2 for 10 wickets is great credits to the bowling side of Royal Rhinos. Amazing performances by the captain and the senior players. And the last wicket, what a brilliant catch by Asmani Kakonzi. I mean, they've had a brilliant day. So stay tuned. 1-1-3 is the target, and we're looking forward to have an amazing game. Thank you very much.
Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors. SkyExchange.net brings to you Tanzania Cricket Premier League 2022, co-sponsored by Pacific Star Sports, Toyam Industries, Reliance Assurance, Ashton Media, Revive Physiotherapy, G1 Security, Johari Rotana Hotel, CTV, METL, and Tanform. This is all for the first innings. I hope you guys have a good break. The players are here getting ready for the second innings. We'll be back to you very shortly. Don't miss us too much. We'll be back soon. Thank you. their time to bowl and put in a performance with their bowl. In walking the batsmen of CTV Royal Rhinos. The captain, Zafar Khan, opening the batting, it looks like. Yes, Zafar Khan opening the batting alongside. Alongside with Muhammad Salim, as we all know him, Mo Dogo. Zafar coming back from two back-to-back brilliant knocks, including a 50 last game consisting of 7 boundaries and 2 sixes. Muhammad Salim, Dover, he needs to step up his game today and stay out there with Zafar for a long time if they want to win this game. Because if he stays for long, the runs will automatically come. A batsman who won't go after the big shots, but who will play with his brains. Salum Jumbe to Zafar. Oh, tries to yoke him first ball. Well played by Zafar. 1 run of the first ball.
I mean, Zafar Khan, signs of an elegant and technical batsman, definitely bringing a lot towards the team, a lot of confidence in the team itself as a whole, having this guy in the team. So Jumbe, on the other hand, is an amazing outswing bowler, amazing action, smooth action. He's done great stuff in the tournament. They've gone internationally at South Africa, where Tanzania came runners-up, and 3 or 4 players have been selected for the Africa 11, and Abik Patwa, the captain of Tanzania, has been selected for the captain in the Africa 11. So it's good signs for Tanzania.
Salim Dogo tries to get off the mark very early. Well played, but straight to the captain's hand. But yes, Salim Jumbe with the new ball again. He'll be steaming into the batsman with quick pace and good swing. This should be a good contest between him versus Modogo and Zafar Khan. I just think he needs to bowl under the stumps, let the swing do the rest. He'll get the wickets automatically because he's a bowler known for his quick, raw pace.
Oh, that's
what a shot.
beautiful trademark from Dogo, but just not quite getting that. Sloppy by Nyenje, but manages to get there.
Good intention shown by Salim Dogo. He wants to attack Jumbe straight off, but it was good feeling by Jenji Hashan. But still, it shows very, very good and confident signs for the CTV Royal Rhinos. Even though the target is very small, but still, anything can happen in this game. And they shouldn't take it lightly. They should go as their normal game and keep playing how they normally do.
And I mean, playing it over covers is one of the toughest shots in the books in cricket batting. And he's played this just off the second ball. I mean,
very easily.
Oh, that's one more.
Yoka.
Aims for the stump. And this is what comes with Jumbe. I mean, the action he bowls in is very dangerous, very smooth, and it's very difficult to pick a Yorker. Very difficult, the length he bowls to pick it up. So it's a competition because both the batsmen like pace. They like the ball coming onto the bat. I mean, with Zafar, you know, he's known to utilize the power play. He's known to hit big sixes. With Dogo, I mean, yes, he'll keep the ball ticking. He'll hit the fours. He'll get the twos. He'll hit the gaps. So both of them like pace. And Jumbe, on the other hand, is the best of the best we have according to pace.
Yes, and look, now he used a bit of his brains and changed the fielding. Brought in fine leg, brought out long off for Mo Salim's shots.
That's another attempt for Yorker, just not quite getting that Yorker.
And Modogo playing very far from the ball. I think if he moved in a bit and tried to play from there, he could get way more runs. Playing very, very far from the ball, trying to expect a short ball so he can pull it off, but no, Jumbe is keeping his line and length, bowling it full and onto the off.
Dogo, that's what we all call him. It's Mohammad Salim. He has an amazing hand-eye coordination. I mean, just because he opens up his legs. Oh, that's a slow ball, but just going down leg. Umpire's not interested. The bowler's not interested. Should have been kept away, but that's the start of the innings, and that's a pretty good over. 3 runs off the over. Coming back to Mohammad Salim, yes, he has a very good hand-eye coordination. He opens up one of his legs and makes room for himself to play that shot he loves over the covers, over point. So it's not because he plays that shot very often, it's how he creates that shot, how he makes the room for himself is another talent, is another quality that he has. He has shots over hitting it, pulling the ball. He has shots hitting it straight. So it's a variety of limited shots he has, which he utilizes in every game and gets him to the score the team wants. Zafar, on the other hand, talking to Dogo, saying that yes, you play how you want, and we will give you. I'll back you up. And coming on to bowl is Adarsh, who's surprisingly bowling spin. He's known to bowl pace at the start, an outswinger. But yes, he's bowling spin, and that's a very good bowl to Zafar. But I predict very early, Dylan, that this is a big over. Big over consists of 15 plus runs, so I feel this is a big over. And
that's
Zafar
4
straight
runs
away
already.
dispatches it for 4 over. It's a bad ball, weighted it, and over square leg to a boundary. That's a very early boundary at this stage and giving him lot of confidence.
Yash, I think they can hear you from out here. You said big over, and that's already in Zafar's mind. He wants to attack Adarsh. Adarsh, on the other hand, he was wicketless last game, but I'm sure he wants to get back to taking his wickets early on, and this is his chance today. Oh,
And it's a
And it's
pillar, it's
given.
gone. It's given.
just like I said to you, he was wicketless last game, but he has his chance right now to get his wicket.
Adarsh Dilip, you beauty. I mean, just got hit for a 4 and bowling it straight. Zafar Khan, the man who's in form. Adarsh Dilip has pulled off a Jaffa. I don't know how he's done it, but he's pulled it off. He's got that wicket the team needed, and you can see the delight, the relief the team has. All of them are gathered, all of them are pumped. They know they have an upper hand. The captain walking back towards the pavilion.
It's the spin I was telling you about. From space to spin, I think it's worked a treat here for the team. Getting the massive, massive wicket of Zafar Khan, who's been in very good nick and form over the last 2 games, but now he is sent back early after playing just a few balls. Well bowled by Adarsh. It looked pillar from here, and you can see Jimmy Kamade walking up to the stumps with his very, very funny movement and putting his finger up into
As
the
soon
air.
as soon as it hit the pad, even he knew that this man has to go, and he started walking.
In comes in the experience of Athumani Kakonzi. He's a great player who just hasn't clicked this tournament. His team will be expecting more from him today if they want to secure this win very easily.
Well, he's come up very early in this innings. He's never come up this early in any of the 2 games, but just off the second ball. And what a treat of a bowling Adarsh is bowling. Just as when I had doubts on him changing to spin, and he's pulled up a big wicket for the team. Zafar Khan, who's not contributed much and hasn't troubled the scorers that much. He scored just 5 of 4 deliveries. He's not happy. He's disappointed. He knew he's made a mistake. But we have Asmani Kakonzi and Salim, who's there at the crease, who will be wanting to say that no worries, we've lost the skipper, but we've got it. We'll take the team forward. And Adarsh Dilip.
Oh,
That's
what a
another
ball! What a
beautiful
ball!
ball.
Moving away, turning away from the right hand. Well bowled. On the other hand, I'm talking about Zafar. Yes, he had a field day with the ball. We cannot forget. But his batting had to come in play today to secure the win for the team. But regardless of that, they have a long batting lineup. They should be easily, comfortably taking this. But it is a game of cricket, so we cannot expect anything. Turns, twists, everything is on the table here today, and everything is to play for today.
Well, a wise man once said the game is not over until it's over. So, like I said, stay tuned. It's a low-scoring game, but low-scoring games tend to be very
A thriller. We could
thriller games. Yes, we've seen this. We've seen it a lot of times, and we're expecting one too as well. With that, I would like to thank our sponsors, SkyExchange.net, which brings us the Tanzania Cricket Premier League 2022, co-sponsored by Specific Star Sports, Toyam Industries, Reliance Assurance, Ashton Media, Revive Physiotherapy, G1 Security, Johari Rotana Hotel, CTV, METL, and Tanform. We thank all our sponsors for supporting us, and we want this support over the years. Thank you.
Salum Jumbe back into the attack to Athmani Kakonzi. Again, Yash, experience versus experienced. Steaming in is Jumbe. Oh, good yoka ball by Jumbe. Luckily, Athmani got some bat onto it, or else he was gone for. Well bowled by Jumbe and well watched by
I mean, you have to
Athmani.
give credits, Dylan, to the consistency of Jumbe's bowling. I mean, he's bowled 3-4 Yorkers in the first overs, but not just exceptional ones. Just way a bit ahead of the batsman. But this was an amazing Yorker. He'll be looking for that because Asmani has just come onto the crease. He tried
Oh, what a
one,
shot!
Asmani
What a shot
capitalizes it.
between covers and mid-off, straight back at us. What a shot from Asmani, straight off the middle of the bat. I'm sure Jumbe tried to go for another Yorker, but it was just too full in the half-volley region and well connected by
Oh.
Athmani Kakonzi.
I mean,
What a shot.
Dylan, I think we should note this in the textbook. It was an amazing shot, just went like a tracer bullet. As soon as it left the bat, it knew that the boundary was the only place it's going to go.
Exotic shot, straight back at us, Yash. It would have hit us if it wasn't for this.
I mean, it was a very
Three
small
here.
gap, but he picks that gap so perfectly, and that's the quality of the player. Jumbe wanting to get that Joker, misses it, and Asmani capitalizes on that.
Stayed
there's
low.
One ball that stayed low again, but well watched by the batsman. This is the good touches, and he's watching the ball brilliantly, staying low, wanting to play on the front foot rather than the back foot.
I think he's a smart batsman, taking his time, respecting the good bowls and dispatching the bad bowls. He's a very, very calm and collected, cool batsman, we could say. Experience does play a massive role in this, but the coolness he keeps with him is just amazing. He's a batsman who hasn't been in not too much of a good nick so far, but today might be his day, and another one.
It just
Is that
opens
gonna
up the
run
face
away?
of the bat, just calmly and beautifully, getting 2 runs off third man.
We could say that's some good feeling over there because we know that area down there is a bit sloppy with all the rocks, the ball bouncing up and down, but good feeling down at third man. 2 runs is still a very good.
He's one another batsman with control over his shots. I mean, just opening the bat at the last moment and then just getting it right behind point to get it 2 runs. I mean, Jumbe really has a task to do. I mean, we've got Zafar, but Asmani can be dangerous at times as well. That's
Another
beautiful,
one?
but just
Okay.
straight to the man.
The-
Misses on the Yorker again. That's a half volley.
Yeah, Nyenje at mid-off was kept a bit wide this time, knowing because Athmani was going to hit another shot right there. He kept wide and straight at him. If that he was just a bit more straight than Nyenje, this is coming back to us again for another 4. But luckily, good thinking by the skipper and the bowler to put him a bit wide and stop those boundaries coming. But it was still a brilliant shot for no run.
It's a slow ball off the
wide.
legs.
Good stop by the keeper, Abbas. Might have got more extras if he hadn't stopped that, but a good stop, but wide run. Asmani should have capitalized on that as well, as we've seen a lot today. Slower balls not being capitalized on the leg side, getting only 1 wide instead of getting a boundary. Even though there was a fine leg down there, but if he could place that towards square leg, he could have got another boundary here.
My credits to the keeper. I mean, in low-scoring games, you have to have good feeling. You have to stop those easy 1s and 2s to. It's onto the pads again. This time, Asmani just touches it, nudges it, and goes to fine leg for 1 run. So with low-scoring games, you have to keep that fielding tight, not giving those easy 1 runs to have you a respectable amount to defend at the end overs, which can be a turning point. So at the moment, the fielding's not been up to the mark, but it's not been sloppy as well. It's been strong, it's been tight.
Yes, for sure. With the likes of Salum Jumbe as a very athletic fielder, Nyenje as another very, very athletic fielder, and Jatin by himself who can take some blinders if needed. And the keeper for sure, as we've seen, not giving away any easy runs. I think keepers play a massive role. I don't think they get the credit they deserve as well. They play a massive role stopping every ball, even if it's an easy one. If that's not stopped, it can go for any 4 runs, and 4 runs is a big thing in T20 cricket. So we have to credit the keepers, all the keepers out there. Very well done. Oh, Athmani onto the back foot, getting no run, trying to slap it away, but hasn't got any. Another good ball, but a bit too much width by others, but still giving no run. I think spin is working out for him very well today. One run. And Yash, do you think Adarsh has changed to spin because of the spinners in the first innings taking most of the wickets? Do you think that played a role in the change from pace to spin today?
Well, I think I would have thought I would have changed to spin is just one reason, because just to reduce the pace of the new ball. And Zafar, like I said, he's known and he's more comfortable in pace. So bringing that spin factor reduces the pace, and wanting him to go for it more, which intently gave him that wicket. Well, he was on his knees and he bowled a quicker one and just hit the pads. Dogo sweeping this fine and picking the gap quite well. Dogo, I mean Zafar went, but doesn't look like they're making him feel that he's gone. That was an amazing shot by a player. He just got onto one knee and swept it firmly off the middle of the bat. And the two fielders close to each other, but finds that gap. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Finds the gap. We'll be looking for two.
Yes, they do. Well played by Mo.
So this is the quality I was talking about, Salim. You know, the shots he develops. He has a limited range of shots. I wouldn't say he has all the shots in the book, but he has limited shots. But he makes his innings into a big one. Well, he just gets into position so quickly and plays the shot he's comfortable, rather than doing something out of the book. So this is
valuable player to the team.
He adds a lot of value. I've played with him a lot of time, and he's a gem of a person, in person and as a cricketer.
It looks like a change of attack. Jumbe is taken out of the attack, and in comes in.
I think even they have seen that both of the batsmen are comfortable with pace. They'll bring in Good Luck, who's another pace bowler, but just not as quick as Jumbe. So a bit of a variation Good Luck creates. He took a wicket in the last game, and the action he has, which comes straight over his head, is very amazing, which will disturb Asmaika Konzi, as even he struggles to have some balls
For sure.
over to his body.
And they've put out a mid wicket there, as you can see. You can see they have a mid wicket down and they have a third man down for Good Luck Andrews bowling. Asmani Kakonzi will look to play him off, see out his over, rotate the strike, see how he's going, and attack him if need to. Ooh,
That's
well
well
watched,
bowled.
well bowled from Good Luck Andrew. Dot ball to Asmani. It's good defense, the solid defense. Yash, do you not think so? Solid defense. Well, down to third.
Okay, we have Jitin Pratap Singh in the commentary box, and I would like to ask him, Jitin, it's your daughter's birthday, and you've had an amazing game. How do you feel?
It's great. Obviously, when the team performs well and you achieve your set targets, it feels good. So, as of now, so far so good. It looks that we are very much in control of the game. I'm happy about it.
I mean, the start the Simba Kings had, it was 46 for 6 overs, and then bringing your team back in the game with amazing bowling by you, Asmani and Zafar. So what was in your mind when you brought spinners in very early in the game?
Obviously, the thing was that, we were not expecting our medium pacers to go for that kind of runs. And then we knew that now the onus is on the experienced spinners. The good thing is we have got some experienced, brainy spinners in our side. Those who knew that, the areas to ball on a pitch like this. And we just tried to do those basic things. And then I think, we got lucky as well. That a couple of their good batsmen, they played too many dots in the middle. And then that's where we started to come back.
Thank you very much, Jiten bhai. I'll leave you for now. I want to see you bat, so you need to pad up very quickly. I need to see you on the field.
That was Chetan Pratap Singh with an interview given by Yash Hirwanya. Good luck, Andrew. Well played by Mo Salim. Oh, it's chance for an out. Oh, missed by fumble by Salim Jumbe. Direct hit. It might have been goal because Asmani was struggling a bit. Couldn't get back in time. But luckily fumbled by Salim Jumbe. It's been a very cool over for the Sky Kings so far. Not many runs coming off it. You can hear the support from the commentary dugout of Salim Jumbe supporting his team, being there whenever is needed. Oh, well bowled by Good Luck Andrew. In the good length area, Salim Dogo looked to pull him away, but couldn't connect that well.
So that's the area where Mohammad Salim struggles. Just ball coming onto his gloves, onto his body it's quite limiting him to open his arms, and that's what Good Luck is doing. He knows him, he's played with him, they play both for the same team, so they know each other's weakness. So again, this tournament is a competition where every player gets to test each other. So this is a test between each members of the team. It's Dogo versus Good Luck for now.
Battle of the Lions. Oh, another well ball.
That's another Jaffa for ball.
I think Good Luck has done his homework on how to restrict Mo Salim Dogo.
I think he is setting him up. He is making him play the shot he wants him to play.
If I was a teacher, I would give Good Luck 100 out of 100 on that homework he's done on Mo Salim Dogo. But I think we can see Tamwe Rashid coming on to bowl. Yash, we both train and play with Tamwe at Gymkhana. How do you think of him as a character and the way he loves to share his knowledge to help the team? And that's an advantage to the Sky Simba Kings as it creates better connections and that he gels the team together.
Well, as a character, he's one hell of a character. I mean, I've played a lot of cricket with him over the year, and he's been entertaining, he's been funny, he's been serious at times, and to just have him in the team is a sort of a plus point. He's taken wickets over and over, and just for the record, he hasn't lost a final till date. So whatever he has played, whichever final he has played, he's won all of it. So that's definitely, I wouldn't say luck, because luck happens once or twice. He's been doing it over and over again. He's been taking wickets over and over again. He's been economical. So yes, he is, I'd say, a key bowler in the team.
He's magical.
He knows where he's bowling. He knows his field. He's setting his feet accordingly. He reads the batsman very quickly. He sets him up, and then he gets his wicket. So this is a quality he has developed over the years. He's been trying to do lots of things, and not to forget, he just sticks on basic if it doesn't work. So let's see what he does.
Another good ball. Saif was too slow. He could have gotten a run out there if he needed to. But another well executed ball by Tamwe. Back edge of the bat, back to fine leg, deep to square leg, fine leg area for single.
You know, being a left arm bowler is always difficult to play. Going out of the righty, and Dogo, whose textbook and favorite shot is over covers. I mean, it will be a good sign for him to have Tamwe bowling at him.
And also, for someone like Athman Kakonji, who also bowls left-arm spin, I'm sure he can read Tamwe very well and play him how he likes. That's the beauty of cricket, having someone who bowls like you against you as a batsman. So we'd love to see how Athmani goes about it to play Tamwe, as he knows what he's gonna bowl and how to read him very well. slower ball, but Modogo doesn't get any bat on it. Tambwe asks for the ball back quickly. He's in good motivation right now. He wants to keep bowling. Slower ball, fast ball. Modogo is missing them all right now.
Well, he is in a hurry to finish his over.
Yes, for sure. I think he's still scared about the time rate going on.
I mean, that is an issue. It's an issue he's been facing for a long time. And
Modogo goes high.
There's a man behind. Should take and taken.
Tambwe, as we talked about, another wicket. First.
Well, he's happy and the celebration season.
Tambwe is pointing the gun, shooting his AK-47 onto Modogo. Beautiful catch, running back, calm and collected. Tambwe gets his first wicket of the day. It looks like he's in top form, and that's the second wicket fallen for the CTV Royal Rhinos. It looks like they're also in a bit of some mud right now. They need their team to dig them out of the mud, and the players back end
Just bowling it a bit far and giving Dogo the tempt of opening his arm, and yes, that's what Dogo did, but just not quite getting into the bat. He's not happy, he's frustrated. Just getting in on top of the bat and just go straight up, making it easy for Adarsh Dilip to take it onto his arms. That's really good stuff done by Tambwe Rashidi, which exposes another youngster, Saiful Athmani. He's a youngster who plays for AK, his local club, and is doing exceptionally well over there. And onto the club level, coming onto this big platform over here where he's playing with champions of champions. I mean, it's a dream story.
It's a good opportunity for him to showcase his talent and be picked up by one of the Tanzanian scouts maybe. Here, he's a very great player, a young, exciting talent to watch, and his team needs him to dig themselves out of this trouble over here. They're already 27 for 2 after 5.5. Tambwe Rashid making his mark in his first over. But let's see what Saiful Samani has to bring to the table, has to offer for his team today. Edged. It's going. It's running.
Well, he misses it. He's going and he takes
stop.
it.
Safe.
That should have been taken. Should have been won. But Tambwe is laughing because he's bowled an amazing over, and none of the balls have been coming onto the middle of the batsman's bat. And this is how he knows that he's been bowling well. He's been bowling where he wants to bowl. He's got the new ball. It's still shining. And what an amazing job he has done. Now, Dylan, this is a new ball which will skid. It won't turn that much. So, do you think that Tambwe is much more efficient with the new ball or with the old ball, where the ball turns, where the ball is a bit slow? And I think, or do you feel that he has more control over this the old ball rather than the new ball?
No, personally, I think he has a lot to offer bowling up the order, as he skids the ball, pushing it very hard, trying to get an edge off the batsman onto the keeper and maybe have a slip as well. With the turn, sometimes it's a bit risky as the batsman can go into the ball and slap it away for a 6. So with the new ball, moving very fast, very quick, skidding onto the batsman, and it's very easy for Tambwe to collect his wickets. But not that he's not a good bowler with the spin, but I still prefer him with the new ball, as he's a very exceptional bowler and has bowled with the new ball very oftenly for Gymkhana as his club and also right now. So I think Tambwe has a very good opportunity at this moment to take more and more wickets. Also saying the new ball is still very hard. It's also a bit sometimes disadvantage to him with the new ball, because if it's connected well, it's going, because it's also in the power play and only 2 fielders out. So he has to control himself, bowl well, and if he does that, the wickets will come and the team must win with that.
New bowler coming in, Saiful Khalifa, who's just leaped a flighted delivery onto the legs of Asmani, and Asmani hitting it straight towards the fielder, just getting it 1 run. Looking good signs for Asmani, where he's getting quite a lot from his bat. And I think this leapy off spin might get wickets, because at the moment it is Asmani Kakonzi the Simba Sky Kings want, and it's Asmani Kakonzi the Royal Rhinos are hoping on to perform. Advances down the ground, just not quite getting it onto the bat, and hits it to long on for a
Two
single.
left arm spinners coming from different ends. How do you think that plays a role with two left arm spinners bowling to the well experienced Asmani Kakonzi?
I mean, Asmani Kakonzi himself is a left armer. He knows a left armer's mindset. He knows how they're going to bowl. And yes, he will take time to adjust. But as soon as he does, he will be liking to open up. This is high up in there, should be taken. And yes, it's taken by Jafari. He made a run for it. And credits to Jafari Kanyita.
That was a brilliant catch, running from the boundary by the 30-yard line. It's amazing catch, calmly collected. It was a bit far, but he ran with all his pace, put in everything for the team due to this low-scoring game. But he takes the catch very well. That's a wicket for Saifu Khalifa.
I mean, you have to say that was lightning quick. That was lightning quick. As soon as he knew the ball was up, I thought it would have landed in a no man's land. But he ran for it, he made the ground, and he took it comfortably. And this is the man to watch. We just had a chat with him. I just told him that I want to see you bat, and he just went to pad up. He's in quite early. Jitin Pratap Singh, the man who stood there in the first game, 49 of 23 balls. He played an absolutely amazing game. Not to forget, he didn't hit any sixes. All the fours, the 7 fours were elegant, genuine, and cricketing shots. So this is one thing. This is one wicket the Simba Kings would have desperately want at the start, because if this guy stays on the crease for 5 or 6 overs, things are going to change. Things are going to shift towards the Royal Rhinos pretty easy. What do you think, Dylan?
And I was saying, Jitin, coming down the order for the third time, this time early, but still down the order. But I think it's a good call to spread out the key batsmen in the lineup so they can dig themselves out of trouble when needed, just like right now. And Yash, I'm sure you've heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in the same basket. It's well placed by the captain, separating the key batsmen, putting them in good positions to help the team and dig themselves out of trouble.
I mean, yes, Jitin has handled the middle order pretty well. I mean, he's a core and a key player in the middle order. And with that, that's a wide. So this wide deliveries should be reduced
with a small target,
because yes, and this tends to. That's another leapy delivery, and Jitin Pratap Singh not quite capitalizing it, just getting one run, not one run, just straight to the bowler. Oh, that was a good ball. Edges it. I feel Jitin Pratap Singh is vulnerable at the start of his innings. This is the time. The first 6-7 balls or 8-9 balls he plays is the most vulnerable he can be. As soon as he gets ball off the middle of the bat is when he gets going. And he's the guy who likes to stay around. He likes to keep the scoreboard ticking. He likes to get those boundaries. Guy likes to get those sixes. Likes to keep the game up in his mind. And he's always a guy who takes challenge. I've played with him a couple of times. I've batted with him a couple of times. And that guy is so calculative. He has everything up and planned behind his mind. He has a plan A, he has a plan B, he has a plan C, and he's executing it exceptionally well.
He's a man of composure, we can say.
Definitely is.
Collected. I know I've been repeating the word collected, calm, collected, yes, but that's what they are. There's nothing more than to say about them. They're calm, collected, and they're all composure. Both the batsmen in the middle right now, Asmani Kakonzi and Jitin Pratap Singh, they could finish the game without losing another wicket if they feel like. It's just about how the bowlers do from here on out. It's a big challenge for Tambur Rashid.
And
misfielded.
Oh, this
one run. They might be coming back for the second. Oh, ball that had to be a dot. They get 2 runs. It's a low scoring target. They cannot afford to give away these
fielding has to be tight. Fielding has to be tight. I mean, this is a dot ball and leaked just 2 runs. Bowler's not happy. And like I said, that if these 2 batsmen are masters in what they do, I think there's that bowler who's a master in what he does as well. So if there's anyone who can take these 2 out, it's that guy who's having the ball right now.
Rashid, yes.
Both of them are vulnerable right now, and he knows how to bowl. He knows how to set the batsman up. He's played with them number of times, and let's see what he has up his sleeve. He has what up his mind.
And yes, the power play is now over, so he can put out his 5 fielders if he needs to, bowl accordingly, set them up, trap them, and take a catch at the boundary maybe. It's just has to be brilliant, breathtaking thinking from Tambur Rashid if he wants to get these guys out. And I'm sure he has the mind to do that. Oh, Jiten Pratap Singh is blocking the ball.
I mean, just look at that. I mean, someone take a picture.
Take a
picture.
Take a bow and
Holds his position, just defends the ball right below his eyes, holds the posture, holds the position. That's amazing to watch.
Virat Kohli has something to learn from him as well.
Definitely does.
Clips it for one towards mid wicket. That's good.
And with that, Jiten Pratap Singh is off the mark. Onto the legs and just touches it towards mid wicket. Gets 1 run. And with that, he's off. Hasmani on the other hand, it's 16 of 18 balls.
Once again.
Just not quite getting that cap over there. Straight to the fielder.
The run rate is slowly increasing. They need 6 and over from here on out. Doesn't seem like a big task, but it could be if the bowler keeps bowling this well.
I mean,
ball again. It's a chance of
it's a chance, and it's missed.
But he should have been hitting the stumps from there. It's a very easy position.
It's cheeky.
For him to hit it. And good luck. A very good fielder should be hitting the stumps from there. I don't know what went wrong in his hands and his head today.
As soon as the ball left, he stopped a bit and then ran. So which gave a batsman a second or two to run.
But the batsman's quick running is what pressures the fielder as well. I'm sure that you know that.
Definitely. And if you didn't notice, as soon as Tambo left the ball, he made the sound ah. So this is something he does very often. I've played with him a lot of times, and this is the ball that gives him wickets, where you know that he's going to bowl quick, and then he just leaves at the end moment. He just leaves the ball. Deceives it. So
Saifu coming back with a second over. Might want to look for another wicket.
He's given just 4 runs off his first over and got a wicket off Saifu Athmani. It's a wide ball. As soon as he left the ball from his hand, he knew that it was a wide ball. He's frustrated. He's disappointed, and this is not what the team wants.
Once again, extras is gonna cost them.
Asmani advances again,
but
straight to the fielder. See, this is one thing I like to watch about this batsman is he uses the crease. He doesn't tend to stay at one position. He comes forward, he goes back foot, he sits down, he sweeps the ball, plays with the bowler's mind so that bowler does something else. And this is the quality of a great batsman. Jiten Pratap Singh on the other hand holding the wicket, getting ball onto his bat so then he can open up. He's not quite getting it yet, but like I said, right now he's the most vulnerable. As soon as he plays 6 or 7 balls, that's when he starts to get going and starts to be destructive.
Walks down,
and it's a chance, but
what a shot! Just passes by Jatin Darji, the captain. Almost got it, but passes by him. It was a good effort, a good dive, but passes him, and that's 4 runs for Jiten Pratap Singh.
An effort was made. Credits to the effort, but
just that was taken, it would have been a stunner. Like I was saying, Jatin Darji has some brilliant fielding skills.
He's amazing on the field. And what about that shot? I mean, he did come down the gun, but hit it way away from Jatin. Jatin made a dive, but couldn't quite reach it. So
it shows his presence of mind, because if he waited in the crease, that would have been a very good ball. He cut the pitch, made it into a full toss, and got his 4 runs. Once again, he advances, and well bowled by Saifu this time, giving only 1 straight to Tambo's hands.
So this is what I meant. Jatin is very likely to give a wicket at the start of his innings, but he's quite getting it into his bat. And as you can see, his bat, he has a very sharp and displacive cherry spot on his bat, showing that he does play at the peak of his game at the moment. And Asmani lifts it up. It's a chance. Eyes on the field, and yes,
taken.
He's got him. It's a very big wicket.
Good catch from Good Luck.
I mean, Asmani just lifts it up, didn't quite get the elevation and picks the fielder. I mean, the skipper is very disappointed in him. It wasn't a shot he had to play right now.
It wasn't even needed that much. They're going not bad. The partnership was building. They could have taken the game very easily. There was no point of going for a big shot. And as he loses the wicket, scoring 18 runs on 22, stayed at the crease for a long while, but he shouldn't have given his wicket this easily. He's an experienced batsman. He shouldn't have done that at all. But
Credits to the catch.
very good catch.
Credits to the catch. I mean, it looked so calm. I mean, it looked like it was just in 30 yards, just chipped it up.
But Yash, what can I say? Kashif, the power hitter, the destroyer of the ball. I actually once batted with him, and I'm sure that's the first time I actually did not mind being at the non-striker's end.
Well, you enjoyed the show. The bowler, I'm sure, didn't enjoy the show that day, because if he gets going, he gets going. And there's a saying: if the going gets tough, the tough get going. I mean, he's a player of good quality. He's known to hit the ball long, hard, and with that upper body strength he has, he shows it's quite easy for him to open up his arms, get to the ball quickly, and hit it the way he wants it.
He loves to play off the back foot, use the back lift of his leg to hit the ball into the V. That's most where his shots come from, long into the V. Already tries to smack it away straight to Tambwe. 1 run. The ball is bouncing up and down, but well stopped by Tambwe. 1 run, good throw. So first ball already, middle of the bat, slapped it away. Single, but still, it shows that he's in good nick, and he's very, very happy and confident to be here at this time of the game. With that, I'd like to thank SkyExchange.net, who brings to you Tanzania Cricket Premier League 2022, co-sponsored by Pacific Star Sports, Toyam Industries, Reliance Assurance, Ashton Media, Revive Physiotherapy, G1 Security, Johari Rotana Hotel, CTV, Emitel, and Tadform. I hope you all are enjoying the game between CTV Royal Rhinos and Sky Simba Kings so far. It's a long game yet to come, thriller yet to come. The games are low scoring today, but the Sky Simba Kings are bowling extremely well to keep the scores not taking that much. It'll take a lot from here for the CTV Royal Rhinos to get the victory into their name. Kashif.
Kashif whips it and
straight to Adarsh Dilip. Another brilliant catch.
And
Tambwe does the sue of Ronaldo. What a ball! What a shot, we must say at first. Slapped very strong.
It was straight at the bowler's height and straight to the fielder. Credits to Adarsh Dilip from taking such an amazing catch at the boundary, running towards his left and getting it onto his chest is quite amazing, quite exceptional.
Like I was saying, Yash, he trapped Kashif into playing that shot straight to the fielder. Had a long gone for him ready there. Positioned perfectly at the dugout of CTV Royal Rhinos, and Kashif is walking back in despair. He's sad, broken, unhearted. He's walking away, saying, I should have played the shot better. I should have played over. He got power, he got timing, but there was no elevation on that shot. If he had it a bit higher, then I was going into the 6, in over the boundary for a 6 for sure.
There was nothing wrong with the shot. He got it off the middle of the bat, but just picked that fielder. And he didn't even pick the fielder. The fielder got into that position quite early.
The sound of the bat from here was amazing, but the fielder was just positioned brilliantly by Tambwe Rashid, who picks up his second of the day. Tambwe is having a field day in the park.
And all of that does not matter. What matters is he's walking towards the dugout. He's out, and Royal Rhinos are 47 for 5. Quite turbulence in the dugout. With that, Yunusi coming in to bat at number 6.
Gymkhana versus Gymkhana show right here. Yunusi and Jitin Pratap saying need to stay till the end. We've been saying it, and no one has been staying. They have to create a partnership, build that partnership, and take the game over the line. But Tambwe Rashid knows how Yunusi plays. Yunusi knows how Tambwe bowls. This is going to be a very, very good, entertaining show between these two, as they're both Gymkhana buddies and play together for a very long time.
Well, at the moment, it looks like it's all eyes on Jitin Pratap Singh. He has to carry the team forward. Well, it's 84 runs still required in 14 overs with a run rate of in 12 overs.
He needs to do it for his daughter, we must say.
Well, the required run rate is 6.1, which is very respectable, very achievable, and they are at 5.1. But the most key point is they've lost 5 wickets.
5 more for Sky Simba King, and the game is they'll have 3 in 3. But I'm sure CTV Royal Rhinos are looking for Sky Simba Kings to have their first loss of the tournament.
And
Shot by
that's a
Mohammad
brilliant
Yunus.
shot.
It's rolling over
Picks the
fence,
gap quite
well played
easily.
towards square leg boundary. Well played by Yunusi. I think it was a very bad ball by Tamwe. Slow on the leg side. I think he was just giving Yunusi a welcome for being such a great friend at Gymkhana.
Definitely is. As soon as he bowled that ball and got hit for a 4, and the captain wanted to talk to him, he's like, wait, I know I made a mistake. Yes, it won't happen again, Skip.
It's a gift. It's a gift from Tamwe to Mohammad Yunusi. He needs to rectify his line to get another wicket, or at least keep the dot balls sticking. Because at this rate, if they keep getting boundaries, the game's in their hands for sure. Much better from Tamwe. Had a square leg in, edge to him.
And the beauty with this bowler is not letting the batsman set. And most of the ball is ball and the batsman has played, it's just edges. They're edging it, they're hitting it here and there, not where they want it to be played.
The bowler is controlling the batsman, we can say.
Definitely you can say that, and that's what's Tamwe is known for.
Oh, solid defense. Well bowled by Tamwe. Playing some football over there with the ball. Having a day out. Enjoying the day is Tamwe.
I mean, he's a Manchester City fan, a Haaland fan, so he's showing his skills not only in cricket, in football as well.
Supports one of the worst teams, Man City, for sure. But no, yes, he has that love for football, we can say.
That's a beautiful
Well
shot,
played.
confident shot at this stage of the game. It's good signs for Royal Rhinos.
I think
Straight
we've
bat,
seen-
1 run.
We've seen very, very good catches today, have we not? Seen one of Jafari. We've seen one of Nasora while he was keeping. We saw one of Adarsh, a very brilliant one. We saw good luck. We saw safe. We saw very good catches today. Very, very, very admirable catches, we can say. And I hope to see many more this game.
It's very true, and I feel, and I've mentioned this over and over again in different games, that Tanzania has been known for a good batting, good bowling, but we've been a comparatively a weaker fielding side. Over the years, we've improved in fielding, we've improved in our batting, we've improved in our bowling as well. But fielding has gone definitely top notch.
Yes, for sure. And you know the saying, catches win matches.
They definitely do, and it's proving. Adarsh with having an amazing day, getting Zafar Khan and taking 2 brilliant, amazing catches, one at 30 yards and one at the boundary.
Very good. It's safe for his third over. Flights it up, and it's left by Mohammad Yunusi.
And this is what Saifu does. He just leaps that ball. As soon as it pitches, it shoots up. So the batsmen do not get that time to just come back and...
This was the end. We were saying the ball staying low, but for Saifu, it's very well. Advanced by Yunusi, turning
That
the
should have been hit. Should have been hit. He got to the ball.
towards the cow corner area, as there's no fielder at that moment over there. But still, good stop by Jatin Bhai.
I think this is what pressure does to the batsman. I mean, coming down the ground once again and just not quite getting that place he wants to hit. He's aiming that covers boundary, the deep extra cover boundary, but just not quite getting that.
If he mistimes it one time, there's already a long off and a cover fielder and the boundary over there. So he needs to precisely perfect the shot to get his boundary, or else he might be walking back to the dugout as soon as we know it. Chijin Bhai advances and walks back into his crease because it's less flighted by Saifu this time and gets a dot ball. Good fielding by Adarsh once again.
What do you have to say about the wrist work of Jatin? I mean, the moment he gets into this position and he positions himself in such a good place and uses his wrist to hit the ball wherever he wants.
He's a very smart batsman, plays with his mind, doesn't rely too much on power, relies most on his timing and his wrist work, as you were saying. He can play the ball from an offside ball to the leg side if he needs to. That's the power of his wrist. Amazing. I think he's one of the most skilled batsmen in Tanzania. Don't you think so, Yash?
Definitely I do. I mean, he's yet again the best in the business.
He pushes it through straight. Jafari collecting it easily. 1 run. There. That marks the end of the over.
And such a good talent this team has. I mean, Jafari Kanita, he's a keeper who keeps for his club and is feeling with such
Amazingly.
delicacy and amazing technique. he should be out there in the field fielding, not keeping.
For sure, but his keeping skills are also very valuable to his AC's team. But still, today he's proved that he can do it out in the outfield as well. With taking brilliant catches and stopping every ball that comes to him. I think him and Adarsh Dilip have been the outstanding fielders of today's innings so far.
Credits to the fielders, definitely for such a low fielding game.
In this extreme heat, they're pushing their team. They're doing everything they can for the team, giving it 100%, aslimia, as they say in Kiswahili, and putting everything for the team. They're taking up that importance, they're taking up that will to win the game, even though it's a low-scoring game, and that's what's needed from every player in the team. For a team to win, first of all, before batting, bowling, fielding, comes the dedication and motivation inside them for them to win the game. And I'm sure that's what the Sky Simba Kings are bringing today after scoring very little, but still.
That's a good ball by Tambwe. He's doing what he does best. He's given 13 runs off his 3 overs. This is the 4th over he's bowling. He's taken 2 crucial wickets.
Very, very crucial wickets. Whoa.
That's an odd position to play that shot. His leg was somewhere, his hands were somewhere, but he tends to middle the ball.
He doesn't want to stay at the crease for too long. He wants to rotate it and give the strike to his captain, because he knows his captain is very skilled and powerful and smart to get the runs for his team. That's why he doesn't want to attempt the big shots very early. He wants to give the strike away and keep rotating, build a partnership with his captain, make a mark to this game, and show his extreme talent.
That's a
Good
beautiful
shot by Mohammad
by
Yunusi.
Yunusi.
Just leaning into the ball, moving outside, slapping it away through point.
Steves it and
shot.
waits for that ball, and then at the last moment just keeps his bat in, hits it hard enough, gets past point and goes to the boundary. That's a well needed boundary at this stage of the game.
I think this was what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. Waiting for the bad ball, respecting the good balls, but wait. In an over, you will get 1 to 2 bad balls, and those are what you have to go after, without a doubt.
I mean, Yunusi will be delighted with that 4, definitely, which will give him a start to his well maintained innings
His
at the
second
moment.
boundary against Tambwe Rashid. There's some kind of bumping by the two batsmen in the middle of the pitch. But
I mean, both had eyes on the balls, both want the ball to go to the boundary, and such ecstasy they both show. I think they got they say in Hindi is a behkao, and then they clashed. And Jitin known for that shot behind third man, just finding that gap, waiting for the ball. At the moment the ball just about to get to the keeper, just keeps his bat.
yeah, he's a player who loves to play the late cut, we can say.
Definitely, and he has a strong shot. He has a strong cut shot, which yet again I mentioned he has a strong wrist, which makes him an amazing player of back foot.
Oh, he paddles it.
That's an amazing shot.
Saiful very quick to get to the ball. Luckily not letting it touch the legendary leader's tree and only getting 2 of that.
And there was a great effort, puts in the dive and gets,
You can see his team appreciating Saiful at the moment.
saves a definite boundary. I mean, look at the delicacy, look at the finesse Jitin puts in that shot, just waiting for that ball, just keeps into his bat, letting the ball do everything and not him.
We saw Jumbe in the first innings trying to play the paddle as well, but getting... Was it Jumbe, if I'm not mistaken? One of the batsmen early on in the first innings trying to paddle but getting bowled. But this shows what class Jitin has in himself and what confidence he has to play that slow shot. But the thing is, he used his mind. He saw there's no fielder over there, and so just easily paddled it towards that area to pick up 2 runs to his name.
And as I mentioned, Jitin is one player who, like you said, won't rely on power, will rely on timing, but will also look to get...
Mohammad Yunusi. Oh, very well fielded by Jafari. Yash once again was saying outfield.
Get him out there on the field,
Keep
not
him
on the
field.
Don't give him the gloves. Get him out there on the
Very,
field. And that was
very well.
amazing stuff done by Jafari.
The whole production team here is going crazy after that stop. Well,
I mean,
fielded.
everybody knew, everybody stood up, everybody thought that the ball was coming towards us, but nope. This is the guy who ran, got his hands
Oh,
That's
well
brilliantly
by
bowled. I
Saifu,
think he
man.
saw him quite early that he's coming down the ground. That's good adjustment by
I think we
Saifu.
can see both the batsmen coming down to Saifu because he's flying the ball a lot. They're trying to get right under it as a half volley and hit him towards the covers area. Once again, he advances and moves and they appeal for that.
There's a chance,
And
and
the third umpire.
this good work done by Abbas. Jitin Pratap Singh coming down the ground, just missing the ball. And did he or did he not manage? Did he or did he not manage
Third man.
to get
There's a review.
to the crease? I mean, this could be a big blow. It looks like he didn't make it. Third umpire is checking. It's up to the third umpire, Jitin Pratap Singh. Quite of panic, quite of silence in the dugout of Royal Rhinos. This can be a game changer. Decision still pending. Everybody's eyes on the screen, waiting for the decision of the umpire, waiting for Jimmy.
We can hear the third umpire talking to the umpires on the field. And the decision is given not out. So Jitin Bhai has got back in time. Just very
And it's not out. And it's relief from the dugout of Simba Kings. They are relieved to see him back on crease. He knew it. He didn't make it
for the CTV Royal Rhinos.
for the CTV Royal Rhinos.
The dugout must have been very, very nervous and anxious to see the not out on the board. And luckily it is not out. Very, once again, Yash, the technology from the production team is just amazing. We saw it live here. Everything slowly in slow motion. It gives a very precise and correct decisions. We love to see that.
Definitely. And now from now on, it's just onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards.
Trying to play the reverse and what a shot from Jitin.
I mean, what a shot he generates.
One
Look at
bounce
this shot.
four.
Jitin Pratap Singh doing what he does best. He knew that he was going to bowl. The ball was going out, and he saw the line very early, got into position, and elevated that shot magnificently over to point and going for one
He's
bounce
like a
for.
Maxwell. He wanted to play with his left as a lefty instead of the righty of that ball, and he executed it perfectly. Glenn Maxwell at crease. Lovely turn and lovely connection of the bat, getting a one bounce from Jitin Pratap Singh.
I mean, he looks like Maxwell, doesn't he?
That he does, wearing a cap most of the time. But what I'm saying, I don't see many players playing the reverse sweep in Tanzania. This one, Jitin Pratap Singh, is very confident when he plays it.
Well, I remember before everybody used to play the technical shots, and then at one point Arshan came and he started playing this amazing reverse sweeps, and that trend took over. That's when this reverse sweep started. I wouldn't say that's when it started. People used to play reverse sweep before, but this is the trend he brought in.
Innovation. Once again,
There was a chance. Effort by Saifu, just getting hands off the ball, but not quite holding on to it.
A for effort, but still, that's not a wicket there. If he had taken that, once again, Yash, another blinder would have been in front of our eyes today. Unluckily, he doesn't take it. It doesn't get into his hand. It doesn't stick to his hand. I don't think he's used the right glue or enough of the glue.
I mean, you can't really you can't really blame the bowler, because those are one of the hardest catches. Just finishing your follow through and coming on the ball, coming onto you so hard. I mean, he made an effort. He touched the ball. He got a hand to it, just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, that's why I don't choose to blame the bowler. I choose to blame the glue he used.
Speaking of Yunusi, I mean, the boy coming from Tanga, who was coached by Riziki. I mean, the coach would have been proud, is proud actually, to see him play, see him bat in such a big game and doing wonders for now.
He plays for a big club, Gymkhana. He was in the squad for the Tanzania tour, the Tanzania Africa Cup in South Africa. He's playing in the TCPL. Lucky man. The coach must be extremely proud.
Jitin Pratap Singh again looking for the third man and gully boundary, or not trying to do much, just getting these runs easy. and the heat is really kicking off. You can see players just spilling and trashing water onto their heads.
The heat, the heat, the heat. Early in the morning, the heat is very, very dangerous and very dehydrating for the people in Dar es Salaam. Unlike Arusha, Tanga areas where it's a bit nice and chilly and cool over there, Dar es Salaam is very, very hot. And at the moment, it is very, very hot here. For a matter of fact, it is around 29 degrees in Dar es Salaam at the moment. 29 degrees.
That's pretty hot. That's
It
pretty
is
hot.
pretty hot. It should be. We cannot blame the batsmen if they get tired here.
Another
Once
reverse
again, let's
sweep
play the reverse
and connects it well,
It's
and the
away.
ball's racing to the boundary. There is no stopping for the ball.
And that's 4 runs. His second.
Well, that's innovation at
second
its
reverse
best.
sweep.
This is innovation at its best. He knew it. He saw it quite early. They both play for the same team, and this made him get 4 runs.
I
4
think
runs.
It's a combination of Glenn Maxwell and AB de Villiers playing innovation all over the park. We saw him first trying to play the shot through point, not working out. So he turns around, plays it as a lefty, hits it, and gets a very good connection, racing away for a 4.
I
The
mean,
boundaries are helping the team at the moment.
definitely. I mean, shots like this not only.
Once again, the paddle. Oh, lovely
and
stuff.
this again is racing. Can he reach it? No, he cannot.
That's 4
That's
runs.
another 4.
Chetan Pratap Singh.
Well, that was reverse
Amazing.
and now a paddle. So, Dylan, my call is this shot not only frustrates the batsman, but it makes him think that what do I do? Because he's playing it all over the ground. And shots like this are easy pickings for the batsman. I mean, he doesn't have to do much. He doesn't have to use power. He just has to keep his bat and let the ball do everything. So,
Very, very true.
so this is great stuff, great batting done by Jitin Pratap Singh. I would say this is international level batting.
For sure. He's got 16 runs of playing the paddle and the reverse sweep so far. He's just amazing class batting here.
This is the class that he shows, the class that he brings in batting. It's just on a different level. And apart from all the batsmen, it feels like Jitin Pratap Singh has an extra second in his batting. He just waits for the ball. He gets into position so quickly and has variety of shots in his mind. That too, if he gets to a position where he cannot play the shot, he has different shots to play.
Yes, we see the ball as a cricket ball. He sees the ball as a football. He sees it massive in slow motion. He takes his time and he executes the shot very perfectly. Good stop by the captain Jatin Darji at covers.
It looks like Yunusi is wanting to have that action as well. He's hit that ball firmly, but just straight to the keeper, straight to the captain.
Yash, I think I'm not falling asleep now. This is actually entertaining me at the moment.
Well, there's 7 overs to go and still 46 runs left on the board to chase.
6.2 and over from here on out. It should be very easy to get, but anything happen once we said cricket is a game of unexpected anything.
With that, we would like to thank our sponsors, skyexchange.net, which brings us the Tanzania Cricket Premier League 2022, co-sponsored by Specific Star Sports, Toyam Industries, Reliance Assurance, Ashton Media, Revive Physiotherapy, G1 Security, Johari Rotana Hotel, CTV, METL, and Tanform. We thank all the sponsors for making this possible, and we hope for your support over the years. Thank you.
So it looks like good luck Andrew is coming back into the attack. Is the captain Jatin Darji really wants him to get a wicket for his team, but Yash, it's very unexpected. Jatin by himself hasn't come to bowl an over so far.
I mean, he's done his part, not quite how he wanted, but you never know. What if he saved himself for the last? I mean, he's an amazing bowler. He keeps bowling to the stumps, has lots of variations, gets the wicket at key stages. So at the moment, he's having a lot on his mind, but he's a calm player. He's a composed player, I say, and as a person as well, he's very organized. So I think he has a lot of things set and planned. and this is the reason why he's not coming to bowl.
But I think Jatin Bai is a very deceiving bowler as he bowls from a short run up with the keeper up, but usually he executes perfect line and length.
Oh, that's beautifully played by Jitin. So this is the
Pressure
is-
on the fielder once again. You
this
see.
is the beauty, I'd say, of Jitin. He plays the ball so close to his body. I mean, he has so much great control over the ball. He knows where the ball should be hit. He knows how to hit the ball and how to get the runs, which makes him such an exceptional batsman in Tanzania.
For sure.
I, as a youngster, really look forward to him and really look up to him.
Like our idols. All of these class batsmen, Jitin Pratap Singh, Jatin Bai, Zafar, they're all our idols and soon want to be one day to be like them. Oh. Has tried ahead. Oh.
There's a chance, but Jitin manages to get to his crease just in time. Small chances like this should be taken, and this was a brilliant effort. And there's a change in field. Jumbe coming on to dip extra cover.
With Adarsh Dilip going back to point. So, do you think Adarsh Dilip is a better boundary fielder or inside 30 fielder?
Well, I haven't seen him. Oh, that's a
What a
beautiful shot by Yunusi.
They're coming back for two, and they'll get
It's
it.
comfortable. I think the twos also will be destructive to the team Simba Kings, because twos are yet reducing the chasing target. It's 36 required in 6 overs right now.
Yes, it's not all about fours, singles and doubles, triples. All runs that come are very good for the team. Oh, short ball, couldn't connect that. If that was connected, that was going out of the park because there's not many fielders on the leg side here. He should have connected that, Muhammad Yunusi. He must be frustrated in himself. That should have gone the distance for sure.
Short of a length, and that should have been dispatched. Just not quite getting it. It was a slower ball. He's waited for it, but he knows it that he's missed a chance. Once again, a slower ball, wanting to hit it over square leg, but just misses everything and hits onto his thigh pad. Surprisingly, the bowler and the keeper both are appealing.
That's two balls in a row. He should have dispatched Muhammad Yunusi, to be fair.
I think there's a discussion saying that umpire wasn't this out, but umpire is not interested.
And once again, we're saying the quality of umpires in Dar es Salaam that we have, especially for this game, is up to standard. Who've umpired very much, experienced in playing the game, umpiring the game, and the decisions are normally very accurate.
Oh, that's well played by Jitin Pratap Singh. He's picking his fielders, I'd say. He's seeing the fielders whom they can get runs quite comfortably, rather than them pushing at this stage, because they don't want to risk anything. The stage is set. They just need 31 runs in 5 overs with likes of both batsmen set.
A run on ball from here on out, take them to victory very comfortably.
With Jitin Pratap Singh scoring 25 of 22 balls with 4 amazing boundaries, and Yunusi playing a treat of an innings, 16 of 20, giving the support Jitin Pratap Singh needs. So these two batsmen have to stay at the end, till the end, I'd say, for this score to come. And like you said, Dylan, just as you were mentioning, why is Jatin not coming to ball? And there he is. I think he's heard you, and he's taken the ball in his hand. He's taken matters into his own hands. Well, we'd say one thing is Jatin and Jitin may be rivals at the ground, but outside the ground they're best of friends, Dylan. So being a best friend, you know your ins and outs. So yes, I think Jatin has played quite formidably with Jitin,
Yes, for sure.
and they know each other well.
Oh, try the paddle again. So I was saying, Jatin Bai only bowled the 1 over last game, but here he is to bowl today. And I'm sure it's a good call made by him to bring him off late to try and get Jitin out. Like you say, they know each other in and out. But like I was telling you, the keeper up, a shorter run up. But his line and length is always perfect. and he keeps it there. That's all you need from a bowler. If you don't have much of the pace, line and length is needed, and that's what I think could help the team very much here if you can pick up a wicket or so. Oh, well played. But 1 run.
It's a chance.
Oh, they take
That's
it
a wrong end. And
overthrows. Yash once again, these over extra runs gonna cost the team very badly in this low scoring game.
I think Astamani was aiming at Jitin Pratap Singh. He wanted that guy out, aimed at the stumps but just missed. But credits to the keeper, I'd say. I mean, having a batsman who's playing cheeky shots, paddle sweeps and reverse sweeps and staying up the stumps.
Risking himself for the team. Ball staying low, but well played by Jitin Bhai.
Saying that he's staying up the stumps, and the first ball where Jitin attempted a paddle sweep but missed, well, it hit the keeper. But like you said, the keepers are unsung warriors. I mean, they're not given enough credit. So I'd say I'd give credit to this keeper. I mean, if he had missed that, there would be 4 easy runs.
Yes, Abbas is doing a brilliant job today out here. He's confident. He's not scared. He's risking everything for the team, wanting them to win, staying up to a quick bowler and to a batsman who's playing
that's
very
a good shot.
creative shots.
Quick hands by Moody Yunus. He gets into position, gets under the ball and hits it towards Jumbe at long on. Well, the sun's gone. A bit of relief, a bit of breath released by all the players.
Slower ball and well worked away.
Oh, that's beautifully fielded. He's kept all his body in line. He's not going to let the ball go away from him, because as soon as he does, he knows that it's not going to stop.
Putting in everything for the team, like we were saying. That's what we need. Dedication from the team is what's needed. Well played by Yunus. He worked away to the leg side for a single. Not too bad, because that's all they need right now. Singles, singles and singles is going to take them over the line.
6 runs off the over. I mean, run a ball, and they are getting run a ball, which sums up to 25 runs in just 4 overs. It's starting to be a thriller. So this is the stage where you decide that the game will go on what end. I mean, it's still in both sides.
It's likely to go on to the CTV Royal Rhinos end, because they have a good partnership building up here between the two. But you know, anything can happen. I've been saying it over and over and over. Cricket is unexpected. Good luck Andrew could pull out a very good over here, maybe taking a wicket or even 2 if he's lucky, and that could shift the momentum straight back to the Simba Kings. Because let's not forget, the CTV Royal Rhinos have already lost 5 of their wickets and 5 of their main batsmen, and these 2 out here are already well set. If they lose their wicket here, it'll be a big trouble for the CTV Royal Rhinos, and lots of stress back at the dugout. Oh, edged away.
That was
Inside edge.
He swung his bat and he swung it really hard. So even though it touched the edge, it was racing towards the boundary. It's a much needed boundary. No matter how it comes, it came. It's 4 runs and it summed up to 21 runs in 3.5 overs. And seeing about cricket, Dylan, is a very mindful game. I mean, the innings of Simba Kings, they started pretty well with 46 in 6 overs and then coming up to 112, while the second innings batting, where they had lots of wickets falling into the start, and then credits to these 2 batsmen who've brought them into a respectable stage and a platform to take this game away from Simba Kings. So yes, it's always about the mindset.
For sure.
Oh, it's pulled away.
Well dispatched. Is there a
But
fielder
straight to the fielders. Good work done by the field. Good work done in the deep.
by
And you know, see, getting power, getting elevation of this shot, this makes him get into the game. You know, see, with 22 runs of 23 balls with 3 amazing boundaries.
And Yash, this shows how what cricket is. The first 2 balls of this over shows cricket. It was the first ball well bowled by. Oh,
It's
long.
short, it's long, and he's gone all the way.
That's a 6. 1.
He's opened up his arms
3,
and look at the
4,
dugout. All of them are stood up.
6. What a shot from Yunus, the young talent from Gymkhana. Love to see that. Everyone is celebrating back in the dugout. Yes, for sure. Yash, I was saying, the first 2 balls of this over shows cricket. The first ball, what a ball, 4 runs. The second ball, It was a very bad ball, but only one run. That shows how unexpected the game of cricket is. But let's talk about the shot once again. What a shot. Picks it up from onto the leg side, slashes it away, and gets his 6. Once again, well read by Yunusi from the pads. And he flicks it away for 4. Yunusi's having a dream out here.
He's playing one of a gem innings, I'm telling you. It's 6 runs off the first ball and 4 of the second. I mean, 6 runs off the 4th ball and 4 runs off the 5th. It's an amazing job. Jitin Pratap Singh is delighted. A sense of relief.
I think from here on out, there's no way Royal Rhinos is going to win this. They've already got 14 runs out of boundaries this over. That leaves them only to 11 more.
9 runs here in 3.2 overs. 9 runs.
14 runs of this over with boundaries. 14 runs of boundaries this over have made this total seem very, very small now. Some of only 9 runs in these remaining overs is very, very easy for Yunusi and Jitin Bhai to finish off. High there, but there's no
wanting to finish it off again, hitting 6s, but just not quite getting it. I mean, this is what a youngster does. I mean, the youngster's blood is boiling. It's always boiling. I mean, if he gets 2-3 boundaries, he wants to score more, and this is what's keeping him in his game. He scored 3 boundaries off the over, a 4, a 6, and then a 4, and getting into a 17 runs off that over.
This is what it is. The youngsters of these days, very, very hyper and excited. They love to keep going. Once they get one, they have the drive and the motivation to get more. Keep them coming, keep the boundaries coming. The youngsters of these days, what a talent.
It's wide runs. I mean, it's 18 runs so far off the over with a ball to spare.
Good luck is just giving them the game in their hand right now. Just keep fighting till the end. Like you said, Yash, the game is not over until it's over. Anything can happen once again. Good luck, just finishes over very well. Maybe if he's lucky, get a wicket right here. But he needs to do it for the benefit of the team.
I think this was the deciding over. I think this is the over that changed the game. And that's nudged. It's smart by Jitin Pratap Singh. Just letting the ball come to him, not doing anything special. He's got 18 runs. He doesn't want to do anything special. Getting 19 runs of that over.
Massive, massive over for CTV Royal Rhinos. This should lead them to their second victory of the tournament if all goes as planned. I think we could say that Sky Simba Kings just did not put enough on the board in the first innings, which have very much costed them this right now. And not only that, not only the extras, but the overthrow runs they have given. I'm sure they've given like 3 to 4 overthrow runs here. And misfielding, extras, wides, leg before, not taking the chances when they have to, have costed them a lot this game.
With that brings up to 6 runs needed in 3 overs, with Jumbe coming onto the attack. Jitin Pratap Singh 30 of 27, Mohammad Yunusi 35 of 27. Both batsmen have taken the game away from the Simba Kings. They've batted amazingly. Can he finish it off in style? Can Yunusi finish it off in style? Say Jumbe coming onto the attack.
But
He's set, third man deep. There's fine leg, there's mid wicket, there's long on, there's long off, and covers is in. So he'll be looking to bowl just behind and onto the body, making Jitin Pratap Singh not comfortable right now. But Jitin Pratap Singh has no intentions to just block it away. He just gets it onto long off. A beautiful on drive.
But Yash, as you remember the first game, Jitin Pratap Singh took 4 wickets and an over. It's Jumbe Bhai. He can do anything he wants. What if he could take 5 in the over? 5 balls to go. Anything could happen in the game of cricket. It seems nearly impossible, but Jitin took 4 in his over on the first game. Jumbe could do anything here. Oh,
that's a slow ball.
Well bowled.
That's amazingly bowled.
Deceives the batsman. But I think there's nothing to worry. Mohammad Yunusi just think of getting ones and finish the game off in very calm and controlled fashion.
Like I said, he's a youngster. His blood is boiling, and he will be wanting to finish the game off in style. Can he do it? That is the question. Oh, that's amazing Yorker, but manages to scoop that over the bowler's head and get 1 run.
You did see Yunusi trying to move in and try to work his way to get a boundary there, but it was well executed Yorker by Jumbe Bhai. to just leave it down to 1 run only.
And-
As you said, the young blood, Yunus really wants to finish it off in style with a boundary for sure.
And with that, Royal Rhinos just one boundary away from winning it, from calling their second win in this tournament. And Jitin Pratap Singh on to his pads. And that's
the game.
4-run. That's the game.
That's the game.
Off his pads. Actually, off his bat. And onto his pads.
Very
Going
well
on to
played.
4 runs. That's very well played by Jitin Pratap Singh. A comfortable chase. It looked at one point that Royal Rhinos were in deep trouble when they lost 5 wickets and Simba Kings were on top of the game. But credits to Mohammad Yunusi with that amazing 6 and the game-changing over, and Jitin Pratap Singh who stayed there, who's doing the best in best and taking the team over to victory.
I think we have to give a lot of credit to Mohammad Yunus and Jitin Pratap Singh. After losing 5 wickets very, very quickly, they stayed there, took their time, built a partnership, and took the team over the victory. Now that's 2 wins and a loss for each side right now, and they're both looking very, very strong. Like I said, do not put all your eggs in the same basket, and so Jitin Pratap Singh, staying at the end, has taken his team over the line once again.
And this is the quality they show, and beautifully batted. This is a high masterclass batting performance by Yunusi and Jitin Pratap Singh. With that, Simba Kings, Royal Rhinos top the table, and we thank our sponsors, SkyExchange.net, which brings us the Tanzania Cricket Premier League 2022, co-sponsored by Pacific Star Sports, Toyam Industries, Reliance Assurance, Ashton Media, Revive Physiotherapy, G1 Security, Johari Rotana Hotel, CTV, METL, and Tanform. With that, I, Yash Shirwania, and Dylan Takrar sign off, and moving on to the presentation. See you all. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Bye. Sayonara. And adios.
And thank you all for being here with us and sticking with us throughout the whole game. If we made any mistakes, please do forgive us. We are trying our best and hope you all enjoy this thrill of the game. Thank you so much. I, Dylan Takrar, am signing off. SkyExchange.net brings to you Tanzania Cricket Premier League 2022. Welcome to today's Man of the Match presentation. Today's game between Sky Simba Kings and CTV Royal Rhinos. Sky Simba Kings were in batting first with Abbas Adamji scoring 29 out of 26, Saifu Khalifa contributing with his 16, Jafari contributing with his 13, and Salum Jumbe contributing with a small 11 of 6. From the bowling end of the CTV Royal Rhinos, there was 5 for 27 from Zafar Khan, there was 1 for 22 from Jitin Pratap Singh, there was 3 from Athmani Kakonzi for 3 for 15 in his 4 overs, and 1 from Mohamed Yunusi in his 3.1 overs. Sky Simba Kings managed to make a total of 112 with a good bowling performance from CTV Royal Rhinos. When CTV Royal Rhinos came into bat, they had a sluggish start with some good bowling performances from Saifu Khalifa with getting 2 for 22 in his 4, Tanwir Rashid getting 2 for 20 in his 4, and Adarsh Dilip getting 1 for 21 in his 3. We are lucky to see some very good catches today from both the sides. Thank you so much. From the batting side, from the CTV Royal Rhinos, the good performances from Jitin Pratap Singh, 35 of 29, Athmani Kakonzi keeping his cool, scoring 18 of 22, and Mohamed Yunusi staying there till the end with Jitin Pratap Singh scoring 36 of 29. Today's man of the match, there are lots of nominees for today's man of the match, but today's man of the match is none other than the captain of CTV Royal Rhinos, Zafar Khan, for his 5 wickets. May I please Mr. Premji to give away the award. Sorry. 1 second. Zafar bhai, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
How do you feel from this amazing victory today?
Yeah, it's always to win a game, and we were up against the team who had won 2 games on the trot. So it's a confidence booster. We didn't perform well in the yesterday's game, but it's good to be back on the track.
It's now 2 wins for you, but I have to ask you this. After giving 46 away, getting hit 46 runs in the power play, you guys came back very strong with great bowling performance from Athmani, Jitin Bhai and yourself. But yourself taking 5 wickets, how do you feel with that?
Yeah, I feel very happy. As I said earlier, we had plans lined up for their batting order. We knew that they have a deep batting lineup, but we had kept our resources well, and we executed our plans well, and in the end we restricted them to a below par score.
Do you come into this game with the intentions knowing that today is going to be your day of a fifer?
Not exactly. I prefer myself getting man of the match for my batting performances, but it's always good to have man of the match. You perform for the team, whether with the bat or with the ball. It does not matter. In any way you contribute, it's always good to be performing for your team.
Yes, you're right. Sometimes it doesn't work out with the bat, but something works out for your team. That's very good. Thank you so much for your performance today, and very well played. That's the end for today's presentation party. Thank you all for having a great performance and having a great game here. We'd love to see you guys next time. Thank you.